Hey, praise the Lord, church. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, it's so good to see all of you all. Happy Monday. I am so glad you guys were able to tune in. My apologies to all of you all. I had internet issues and it was all weekend. And so I wanted to make sure that I had that rectified. And then, as always, something crazy happens whenever we have special guests in the Lady Luck Club. But if you guys have not noticed, we have made some changes. We have the LLC merch store up and running, powered by Fourth Wall. So make sure you go check out the merch store. All of you guys' favorite slogans and logos and designs made by the Lucksters are now on t-shirts, hats, and mugs, and many, many more is to come. We still got to get Kick Rock by Felicia. We got many more things to get out there. But I want to thank you guys so much. Let's get some music going. Shout out to all the mods up in here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. If you are listening in through the Lady Luck Club on YouTube, Lady Luck Club with Sweet Tea, listening on Lady Luck Club LLC on X, and Clerpatriot. Welcome. Make sure you are following us both, subscribe, and hit the like button. Y'all know what to do. We hit the like button up in here. Yes, we do. It's free to do, and it supports the channel. Thank you guys so much. We have special guests, y'all. I'm excited. I'm ready to talk about this debate. Candace, bring your dumb ass out the clock. Candace, get George, y'all. Come on. Y'all know she listens. So I am so excited. Shout out to you all. Shout out to the mods. Thank you guys so much. We're going to leave it loose and free in the chat. But let me tell y'all something. My mods will only say one time to calm down. And then they're going to kick you out and keep living. Because we don't play that. They know better. The Candy Coat members know better. So without further ado, y'all, let's bring up to the stage Clerpatriot.
Hello. So excited to be here, and I love talking about Candace.
I know. We clown and troll her into Kingdom Come and sleep peacefully, girl. I don't even bother me.
She just gives us so much to work with. Did you see this morning? Milk Bar Nathan, he puts out so he just put out a new one showing, if you guys have not seen it, go support Milk Bar. But he just put out another one, and it shows her on her show and her on the debate, and how she completely flipped her script. And I'm like, this is why we have so much content. That's why we keep doing this, because it's like you can't say things are facts when they're your feelings, right?
Right. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Yes.
Candace, I say that every single time, you moron. She knows that. I tell people this. When I was live streaming the debate, it was like none of this stuff would fly in court. All this crap she's coming up with, all these dumb questions she's asking, this will not fly in the court of law. So that's what it comes down to. So you're doing this, and for what? Other than her doing exactly what I know I've been saying. I was like, Candace, you stupid. You do this for money either way, and you do this for views. Here you go. You got this opportunity put in your lap. You have no soul. You have no conscience. It doesn't matter. We all know you don't care. Take the debate and sit there and be an idiot for 3 hours.
That was the thing that I think a lot. There have been some people that have reached out to me that were on her side or kind of on the fence, that after they saw the debate, there are people waking up because they're like, she doesn't have anything. And I'm like, she doesn't. That's the whole point.
Exactly. She does not have any evidence. She never did. And I think, to me, that's why we've kind of morphed and evolved into just trolling her.
Yes, exactly.
Because there's no real substance with her. She has zero substance on anything. We have seen her in a video try to explain the difference between globalism and nationalism. I was like, okay, so I will not ever take you seriously. You're an idiot.
My favorite was Utah time. She was like, after she said that, I'm like, how are you taking somebody seriously that can't even research time zones?
Time zones. So now when we talk about time, I have to make sure that's Tennessee time for you, you dumb dumb. Like, let you know.
Yeah, anytime I talk now and I'm being sarcastic, I'm like, Utah time. It's Utah time. Like,
Okay.
what?
California time is pick a state. This is what happens when you keep a bunch of yes men around you.
Mm-hmm.
Team are also idiots. They should be sued because they been co-conspirators and all of this defamatory nonsense from day one.
I agree.
And you think that her shows being pre-scripted and pre-recorded, they would tell her, look, we don't want that burden of having any legal liability on us because you're going to go out and say, well, my team does the research and prepare the script. You're going to throw all of us under the bus. So what we're not going to do is let you go out and think you're going to be able to do that. So sign this document where you're going to take full responsibility for what you say on your show.
Yeah.
It's not what we said. We'll have our own evidence. We had the script here, Your Honor, and we typed it up. It was all factually based. She went rogue and then said all this crap in her show. We have nothing to do with that. We don't want to be sued for defamation. Until then, name all of them. Get them all, you know. So the debate. Your thoughts, your feelings.
So my thing from the beginning, when she agreed to it for the money, I was like, that's the answer. Because when TPUSA offered to meet with her, if you'll remember, she made up the assassination allegedly about the French coming after her and blah blah blah, and never showed proof of that. But I wonder, had they offered her money to come, would she, if they had offered her to let her do it from her own studio, because she wanted to stream separately. So as soon as she agreed to the terms, when it was in her studio where she could control all of the income and the ad space and get $300,000, I was like, we've known that it was about money, but that just kind of proved it for me. And then seeing the debate, she didn't answer any questions. And anytime that Andrew was getting close to like, hey, you have no evidence, she's like, you texted this. Like, every single time. And I'm like, girl, that's not a debate. This wasn't a debate. There should have been a moderator that actually had lists of questions, like, and kept things on the path it was supposed to be on. There should have been she should have had to show a burden of any proof whatsoever, if evidence of something, or been able, it wasn't set up correctly. I think it was more showbiz, you know what I mean?
Yeah, from her end, absolutely. I think, see, with Andrew Wilson, his ability to do this professionally, you know, he showed the correct way of how it should be done. You should have fact checkers.
He knows how to do it. Yeah, he's amazing at it.
Absolutely. And he's someone completely new to me, right? I would love to have him in the LLC as long as he don't sin call women retarded. Because I cuss him out. But beyond that, I would love to have him over here in the LLC because, you know, what he did was present the facts, and then he challenged and rebutted properly to where she was like, no, you're asking me, you're trying to pin me in a corner. No.
That's how debates work.
This is how it goes. So you didn't have anybody pulling up any information to support any of your claims because you don't have any evidence to support your claims.
Yeah.
You're making it up. He doesn't have to. When he has all the information, plus in real time, he was able to pull up video clips and just flow with it. The only issue they had was technical issues with videos up on the spot. But the fact that he came prepared with that goes to show she didn't care. She did this for the money, as I said she would do last week.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if this is what you're doing it for, why are you sitting here shying away from it? Stand on it. And then, you can show everybody how soulless and evil you really are.
You know what's crazy too? They all say that we're in it for the money when she's getting money just to show up and spew nonsense. Like, she spoke so many more words than Andrew, and in a debate, the person that speaks most always loses.
Yeah.
So she was speaking in circles, didn't answer anything, and got paid to do it. And you want to say that we're paid? Okay.
I know, right? Listen, Candy ass cult members know I'm waiting on that $7,000 check. Give me the money.
I'm still living the same life I was living before I started talking about Candace.
Right?
Like,
give me the money. I don't care. That stuff don't work on me. Give me the $7,000. Where's it coming from? Can I get the cash out? Candace owes me $10,000 for going to lunch with Ben Shapiro. We all went to lunch with Ben Shapiro. Didn't we go? You went to lunch with Ben Shapiro too, didn't you? So she owes all of us $10,000. No, that stuff don't work on us. I'm like, give me the money. That's $17,000 I expect to see at some point.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it's full of crap.
And it's crazy to me too if you think about it, because who would actually pay somebody to post about her? Because she hasn't proven anything. Like,
that's all they do. That's all they know how to do is lie. Like, you think about all the cohorts over there on X. Yeah. All they do is lie and make stuff up. And then they try to parrot her nonsense. And when they get called out on it, oh, you're just hating and jealous and blah, blah, blah. Child, who's jealous of? Here's the thing. Who is jealous of a woman being sued, where one of which is a federal lawsuit, the other is by a leader of an entirely different country?
Yeah.
Who's jealous of that?
And I just could never. I don't know how she sleeps at night. Like, they always say that to me too. You're jealous. I'm jealous of somebody allowing a bunch of evil into their soul. No thanks.
I don't think no thanks. I don't think she sleeps. We've had the pleasure of having the cold-blooded Christian over here in the LLC, and he actually trolled her in her chat, in her hotline, and she ended up calling him a total of 3 times. We were able to see 3 of his videos on YouTube before YouTube took his channel down because the Candy Ass Cult members can't handle the backlash. We listened to those recordings, and this girl was calling him in the middle of the night.
What?
Yeah. Y'all remember? Hit the 4. Y'all remember
That's that? Weird.
Bloody Christian. Boy, shout out to him. He played the videos. He had uploaded them, played them. She called him in the middle of the night. He's like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm just laying around. We're the kids.
Yeah.
Y'all, you see the 4s? He came to the LLC. And we played all 3 of the video recordings.
What was she saying, though? Like, why was she calling?
Well, the tip he sent her was like, I got information about Tyler Robinson. He was just
yeah.
And so the first time she was like kind of skeptical, of course. And he was like, listen, I'll call you back on, was it the next day or the day after? And that way, we can have a conversation and this and the third. Because she was trying to question, how do I know you're not trolling me and stuff? Because she listens to me and I was like, Candace, we all just gonna troll your dumb ass in hotline. We gonna troll you in that hotline, Candace. Like, she had been listening to me. She knows, Candace, you're bad at this, and we're gonna troll you in that hotline.
I think that would be. This is the way, actually, to expose where she gets her nonsense is to troll her and give her stupid stuff, and then have her show it. And
exactly, and that's what he did. And so we listened. He had came up impromptu, I think, a couple times. Came up, played the videos. We went on his channel that was up, and played the videos. And it was just like, this girl's about, oh, I'm just laying around, not doing anything. He was like, okay, so what do you want? By the 3rd call, boy, he was like, he said, at first I was nervous, Lady Luck. By the 3rd call, he was like, what you want? Why are you talking like this?
Weird.
About you. The same thing she said to Andrew Wilson. She said to Cold-Blooded Christian. She was like, oh, I'm concerned about you. I'm worried about you. Like, trying to make it seem as if he's got something going on mentally or emotionally. And he's like, you don't want to talk about you laying around and we're listening to this. And I said, what time was this call? It was late at night. It was like 11, 12 something at night. Where your kids at? I don't hear no kids in the background. Where's George? What?
She's calling another man at 11 or 12 at night.
Yes, laying around. Y'all remember that? I can go back. Weird. You gotta. Oh, I got a whole playlist. Go on the ones where the Cold-Blooded Christian came up and listen to those recordings.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. I said, so this girl literally does this for show. That's when I was thoroughly convinced she doesn't take any of this seriously, because she was just looking for the next scoop.
Yeah.
Whatever can keep her viewers and her cult members entertained. It was not you laying around. Girl, you married with 4 kids in that house. We hear nothing. And I kept saying, where the kids at? Why we don't hear kids in the background? Why is she up late talking on the phone? And she sounded like she was in the room with the door closed. Like she was almost hiding the call or something, like talking really, really, really low.
That's weird.
This is so weird. You all hit the floor if y'all know about those calls with Cold Blooded Christian. It's on my playlist. You can't make
I'll
this
have to go watch it after because that's really
Mm.
like I've heard people have calls with her before, and she
Yeah.
does kind of go like, "Well, I'm worried about you,"
Yeah.
and the person's like, "I don't even know you. What are you
What are you
talking
talking
about?"
about? I was like, what was she referring to? He said, I don't know. I guess she was trying to make it seem like something was wrong with me. I felt like she was just trying to justify calling him like that because she called him, I think. And I think she was just trying to justify calling him, and it was late. He's like, I got a family, I got a wife, I got kids. What are you doing?
Yeah,
It was
that's weird.
so inappropriate. And it was just like, this is the stuff that they want to suppress, and they didn't want people to know. They had that man's channel shut down. It was so disgusting.
I'm not surprised. That's the other thing
Yeah.
too. Us creators, since we started this, have been mass reported left and right.
Yes.
And like I just want to know what the other side thinks we're gaining from this. I feel like this is what I'm drawn to do. I feel like I'm supposed to do this because I
Yeah.
feel like she has divided our party and she's going to lead to something awful happening is my thinking towards an innocent person.
Yep.
She's ruining Erica Kirk's existence or trying to. She's
Yeah.
not actually doing it, but she's trying to.
Fine. Yeah.
And then, we counter that and we get mass reported, we get threats left and right,
Yep.
doxed, things like that. And I'm like, you guys realize you say that we are after her, yet those things aren't happening to her. They're happening to all of us.
Right. So I was like, I've known Candace's address since last year because
Yeah.
I'm an independent journalist. I know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting here releasing her address. I never did. It's not
No, I've
necessary.
had it too, but I've never even shared it to anybody else. Like I
Yeah.
just saw it when researching, but I'm like, I'm not sharing any of that. Like, no.
Yeah. It's not necessary. When you have the truth, when you have facts and evidence and you have content, you don't have to release somebody's address or dox them. But that's
Yeah.
why they resort to that, because they have nothing else. The problem is they're getting away with it. And that's
Yeah.
where, when it comes down to it, what are the measures you're taking when this is happening to you? What are you doing to ensure that you guys are not going to be able to get away with this? What actions have you put in place to safeguard yourself?
For me,
Yes.
well, I like as far as keeping my identity and stuff, I've
Yeah.
had to wipe myself from the internet on a lot of different platforms. I've also had to because I did this last year, I've been doxxed 3 times. Because people are psycho.
This is
So I've wiped
crazy.
so I've wiped myself because I don't attack people in a way that should trigger that result. Like I'm not
Yeah.
one of those people that's like calling people names and you know what I mean? But anyway,
Yeah.
so I had to wipe myself from the internet 3 times, which is not cheap. And then I've also had to move everything that I could into my husband's name so it was easier to hide. I
Wow.
also I also have had to let my local PD know, hey, if somebody calls and swats me, call me first, because that's
Right.
a possibility. It's actually crazy what you have to do to keep yourself safe, and it's wild because people like Candace and a lot of the people that actually heavily support her, some of the bigger creators, they have like the ability to get security and things like that. And then, they're sending crazy people after all of us.
This is insane. What software program are they using to get people's personal information like that?
I don't know. I don't know. And luckily, with the 3 different times it's happened, I didn't go big. You know what I mean? I'm just getting the threats, and I know that like my number is out there. I know that I'm going to change my number as soon as I start getting weirdos. But so far,
Wow. Wow. This is scary. And you have a family, you have kids, you have a
yeah.
life. Like that's the thing. We have lives behind these profile names. You know, I have kids like and boy, the idea, and I've said this before, the idea of somebody coming to try to roll up on me is not a good one.
It's
No,
not a
no.
good one here
We'll be
either.
greeted with cops plus my whole hood.
Yeah.
We don't play that over here. Like that's you're gonna get taken down, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna go to jail. And
Mhm.
we're one of the ones where we'll take you down, and then we will call the police ourselves, and they will stand there and wait.
Yeah, and I have cameras everywhere so that it would be on camera what happened. It wouldn't just be me telling the cops. They can watch it.
Because everybody got cameras. Like this.
Yeah. I'd be like, I didn't do anything. They showed up here trying to get in my house, and I have children, so no.
I'm gonna stand my ground and my
Yeah.
property and my hood. Like the whole neighborhood coming in, the whole subdivision coming together. Like you got to you don't. These people have no idea who they might be messing with, and they're willing to lose their liberty and freedom, put people's lives in danger, to risk getting criminally charged, being sued, and all over Candace, who will never hire you an attorney.
Yeah.
She's gonna throw you under the bus and leave you hanging at Miss Snow.
Yes, it's crazy that they would even do all that for her, for anybody. Like, there is no cause in this, like, anybody in this nation that I would be like, I will go on a mission and dox people for, like, what? No, like, I like being a law-abiding citizen. I like my freedoms in this country.
Exactly.
Why would you throw all that out over Candace Owens?
Right. And guess what? Candace Owens is gonna be like, I don't even know that person.
Yes, she will.
Like I never told them to do that. I never told them to do anything like that. But see, here's the thing: Candace doesn't realize with her complacency, she becomes complicit.
Yeah.
Knowing that they are doing this in her name, in the name of Candace Owens, we're doing all this stuff. Okay. So when it comes down to it, and she gets named as a co-defendant, yes, she can't say I wasn't aware this was happening because you see the post with your name being tagged in it, like everyone else. So will that judge and jury.
Yeah.
Only so many times you can decry some level of ignorance, and willful ignorance is not a defense in the court of law. So you can't go in there and act like duh to the judge, and then the judge look at you like, yeah, no, this makes sense. No, you're gonna go down with that person.
Yeah.
You get just as much time as if you facilitated the act yourself. So Candace could get a hand on her cult members and tell them to go have several seats.
She should.
With them. But either way, she's gonna catch it.
Yeah, she really needs to, but I don't think she ever will. I think that she thrives off of people like being the victim almost, to where people have to have that emotional response, because anytime something happens, her reaction to it is so bizarre. Like, it's just like, oh, well, I would never tell people to push violence. You know, it's just like, what is wrong with you? Because, like, if somebody was doing that on behalf of me, I'd be like, stop. You know, no.
Don't do that. Yeah.
No.
We know how to say don't do that, and I will kick you out. And I don't respect my mom. So like, but we don't play dirty like that, because at the end of the day, we will always maintain the upper hand when it comes to the law. We don't need to go in court and the judge is looking at both parties and like both of y'all are wrong. Like, no.
Yeah.
They need to make sure that the guilt stay over there where it belongs, on the other side. And so with the doxing is a cybercrime. So if you guys are being reported and doxed and all of that, please file a complaint with the FBI.
Yeah,
because it's out of control, and obviously her lagoons and clowns are cowards. They're punks. They don't want to get in trouble. So report them to the FBI.
Yeah. It's the sad thing is too, if so they use these anonymous accounts, and it's harder for them to trace who it is. But at the end of the day, I've reported several people for this crime, and they're like, well, did they directly threaten your life? No, because they're smart. They say, I hope something happens to you, and here's the address. I hope that someone shows up to your house. They don't directly say, I'm going to show up and do something. So I think we need reform in that sense too.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing. Cops are not attorneys.
Yeah.
So they're going to just, ask the mundane questions. But when it comes down to it, the law states that even if you receiving the threat have a natural fear that something will occur, that is still cyber harassment.
Yeah, it is.
Bottom line. So whether you have heard or seen the words, I'm going to take your life, because most people, the reasonable person, even for a cult member, will not say those words.
Yeah, they're smarter than that.
You induce that fear on someone where you believe that will happen to you. That's sufficient in court. So I wouldn't go on what a police officer says, because they're not attorneys. They're not judges.
Oh yeah. The
they
police
don't
will
know the law.
always tell you the same
Yeah.
thing. They're like that, but then you go to the FBI and they'll actually like investigate stuff. But if you go to the cops first, they're gonna be like, "Well, did you die?" Like, what?
Yeah,
No.
are you dead? Nah, yeah, I'm dead. I'm
Trying to
Casper the
prevent
Friendly
that.
Ghost. You gotta get smart with them. Did you die? Yeah, no, I died 3 times. You ain't know that? Look at God. I keep coming back. I'm just Casper the Friendly Ghost. You're not talking to a real person. Hell, these cops are so stupid sometimes. Oh, Lord. We
They
love our
mean
law
well.
enforcement. Good grief.
They mean well, though. I think with like the internet stuff, it's so new, and they keep finding more creative ways to like threaten people that the cops are like, I don't know, sometimes, you know?
Exactly. Mindy said my body just transcended into your office and file a report.
Sure did.
All those tuning in. I want to see this video. You want to watch a video with me, girl? We can do a live reaction right quick.
Oh yeah.
How much time do you have?
I have like 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. You got 20 minutes, y'all. I want to pull up the Milk Bar video.
Yes, you should.
We love you, Milk Bar. Is it on YouTube or on
It's on X, and I saw it on Insta. I didn't look on YouTube. It might be on his YouTube.
Okay. Is it the Candace Falls Apart, Watch the Claims, something? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Got 2 videos. Y'all see, this is what happens. Oh my God, this is what happens when you go forever without going live. Like if we miss a day or two, it's like missing a week of content.
It is. It's insane.
Jesus, I'm missing all the fun. Oh, there are 2 of them. You have time to watch.
He just posted one this morning.
He did about an hour ago.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, I think so.
Believe that there's overwhelming evidence of Tyler Robinson.
Don't get too far from me. Okay. So check out Milk Bar TV, you all. Shout out to Milk Bar. Milk Bar, we love you. He said he's been over here a couple times in the LLC and said he is going to definitely come back. We went over to Milk Bar last week because the private group thing was
Candace
make it seem like people doxing her and that girl back. Oh man, so he had invited me over to discuss that, since I was, one of the people in the group, and I did a live stream in the car laughing at her behind. Like, Candace, you a clown. You're a whole clown.
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
So we're gonna check this out, you all. Hit the 4 when you guys can see and hear. Let's go.
My belief that there's overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk, and 2, Candace's belief that there's overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson was a patsy and didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Why is it that we should go with this idea that it was a patsy?
I'm not saying that we should go with the idea that it was a patsy. I am saying that there is.
I thought that was the whole defense, your whole claim.
No, Tyler Robinson. They're going to convict him, right? They found their patsy. They're going to make it work.
The alleged shooter. You think they're a patsy?
Of course, they're a patsy. A patsy, which is what Tyler Robinson is. Tyler is a patsy. I maintain that. What we've all suspected, that Tyler Robinson is indeed a patsy. I'm not saying that.
Her pronouns are something else. What we all suspected. Who?
Yeah, who is we all?
We're not in your coat. Girl, bye. There's no we, Candace. There is no we. It's just you and your dummies. Leave the rest of us out of your nonsense. I'm just waiting on her to pull a full Jim Jones. Leave this country and take all her cult members, and they can restart People Sound.
That would be great.
We're headed to next. Bye, please. Bye. We'll help y'all pack. We'll send you boxes, girl. Get your behind out of our country. You can't make this up.
No, and they're still listening to her after this. This is like, it shows like she doesn't even have anything.
They thought she was stupid and they still trying to, you know what's so crazy? People still don't want to feel stupid. Like her cult members don't want to feel stupid about having worshiped the ground she walked on like she's Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And so their way of trying to pivot is, well, even if she didn't have evidence, she still obliterated him. No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
That's how base work. She lies like, you know, for fun, for funsies. She lies, but she doesn't care where her lies lead her. And the cult members are standing on this like it's the gospel, as opposed to them all saying, "We know our cult leader lies. We know it, and it is what it is, and we still want to support her." They can't even face that hard truth.
It's insane. Like they're like, she always comes with receipts. She always knows she got the evidence. I'm like, show me though. What is she proven? And then they're like, she knows everything. You believe the Fed slop. I'm like, you didn't answer my question. Just tell me one thing that she has proof it.
Right. It's absolutely nothing, girl. When I say them cult members stop challenging me, they can't stand my guts. Candace, leave us out your we. Just you and your coat.
We should go with the idea that it was a patsy.
Was Lance Twiggs' DNA on the rifle, as far as you know?
Prints which were found on the gun, which of course included Lance Twiggs. More evidence that Lance Twiggs simply took Tyler Robinson's family heirloom of a gun and helped the feds set him up as a patsy. More of his DNA than Tyler's on the gun, that there is objectively more overwhelming evidence that Lance Twiggs did this crime. Lance Twiggs has his DNA on the rifle.
No, he doesn't.
Candace, that's not how this works. You understand, corroborating evidence has to put Lance Twiggs there on the campus.
And she says that he was the #1 contributor, which in the reports, Tyler Robinson is the #1 contributor. She says that the DNA was degraded, which is not the case because some of the samples were degraded, not all of them.
Not all.
Like, she's insane.
Yeah, and she's stupid. Candace, you're still a dumbass.
Look at the face she's making in that.
Oh, my freeze frame is epic. This is how I see Candace 24/7, you all. Like a lost puppy that's been hollering since she got hit. To make this up. This is so ridiculous. It's like, girl, you don't know how evidence works or how it's processed or handled. She has no idea how a court of law works or criminal matters work or how corroborating evidence works. Like, she has no idea how this stuff works. And yet she calls herself actually trying to be a journalist of some sort. Candace,
yeah, she's not a journalist.
Spell that word, then you're going to have to keep learning how to spell, because I still won't take you seriously. That's not how it works. You have to place the suspect there at the scene of the crime when the crime occurred.
Yeah.
You cannot do that because there's no other evidence to prove he was there. So this is the idiocy that, the cult members keep digesting, and they want all of us to join them. And if you don't, they say we're stupid. I'm like, what? Yeah, we owe her nothing. Owe this hell for nothing. She owes us money. When are the cult members gonna tell Candace, pay up my $17,000? When are they gonna do that? We'll wait for her to give us all of our money. Who all need $10,000 from Candace? Everybody went to lunch with Ben Shapiro, hit the phone. we all win. Pay us, helpful. Pay us.
But Lance's DNA is more prominent. How does it happen?
Was Lance Twiggs' DNA on the rifle, as far as you know?
We can't say that for certainty.
As far as you know.
We can't say that for certainty.
No, as far as you know.
We can't say that for certainty until we know what other the 5 sets of prints were on.
So that would be no, as far as you know.
We can't say that for certainty. Right there is why it is impossible for me to think that Erica Kirk is not complicit somehow.
That Tyler Robinson was 100% responsible for the death of Charlie Kirk. Let's just say she believed it with every fiber of her being, believed all the evidence, because she did. She just actually did. Would it then follow that somehow she's complicit in his death?
I didn't say implicit in death. Amount of evidence that is now piling up against Erica Kirk. I've seen enough. Erica Kirk should be dragged into a police precinct. I'm at the point right now.
Candace, You cannot call for an innocent American to be jailed. You actually committed cyber crimes. You admitted to cyber stalking. Stalking is a felony, class 3, class 5 felony in the state of Arizona. Her saying that I have eyes and ears everywhere. You got direct sources of contacts living in your building.
Yes.
Always listening and watching. That's stalking. That's a felony in the state of Arizona, where the victim is, which is Erica Kirk. Candace, you should be dragged into jail, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Why is she not in jail for all this doxing?
I don't understand either. Like, she keeps skirting the law. I guarantee her lawyers are just stressed at all times.
Why she can't keep lawyers? They're
probably
to throw a lawsuit.
They're probably like, I am done with you.
Oh yeah. So this is what we are. Candace knows that she's out here committing crimes. She's admitting to it. And because she has not been penalized, you know, it's like, it's like a green signal to keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. So let me act with impunity. So, you know, somebody said I'm echoing. Am I echoing?
You don't sound, I don't hear an echo. Do I have an echo too?
It's on my side? Huh. Okay, when I play the video, I'll just mute myself. Maybe it might be the echo.
I'll mute myself too.
Okay.
Just to see.
All right, let's get back to the video, you all. I'm gonna go on mute.
I want Erica to just drop a book like If I Did Do It, you know, like OJ did. If I Did Do It by Erica Kirk, the Black Widow, the CEO. I think Erica is calculated. And I want to say to JD Vance, you better wake up fast, okay? That's a Black Widow, my friend. You will get bit. I didn't say implicit in death. You added those two words. Tyler Robinson, we can exclusively confirm to you all, drove 3 hours away from Orem, Utah, down to Panguitch, Utah. Grabbed himself a seat at the bar at this steakhouse, and he ordered himself some more food.
So there's no evidence that Tyler was at that steakhouse?
I would say the receipt with his debit card number, it would be some hard evidence. I have confirmed that happened. Again, there was a literal receipt. There's a literal receipt for that because, as we said, he paid with his debit card.
Is there proof that was actually his debit card that he paid with?
I think you should follow the person that is behind that story.
Well, the reason I'm asking you is because you always...
Y'all see how she threw what's his name? That boy underneath the bus. Just now.
Yeah.
She threw him underneath the bus. So
yeah, she said you should follow them.
You should follow that person. But yet on X, she said, I was the first one to break the story.
Yep.
So now,
and how would you even have a receipt from somebody else? And how would you know the name on the receipt? Because usually it has like the last 4 numbers of your card number. It may have like 1 letter for the first name and like some of the last name. Usually it's not your full name. You know what I mean? And how do you know it's that Tyler Robinson or T Robinson that used the card there? He wasn't there. She is lying. She probably doesn't even have a receipt. Even if she did, it's circumstantial considering they can place Tyler Robinson at UVU.
Right. Because they can't place him at that steakhouse at all. And
I think that these people forget that they can trace your cell phone. They know where he was. It's not just off of eyewitness reports. Like they know he was there.
Exactly. And car data. Every car has like a black box, like planes, you know, and it records the data. It records where you've been, how many miles, issues with the vehicle itself. It records all of that in your car data as well. So if he's driving the same car, going everywhere, they'll be able to pull that.
Yeah.
While they process the car. But they also will process your phone. Your phone bounces signals off of towers when you're traveling. And it gives coordinates with date and time stamps. They can literally track your entire travel path using your phone. So for her to sit here and to say, well, you have to follow the person that said it. No, you said you broke the story. Once again, she's a coward. Stand on this BS you put out there. Stand on it. So you can't even now take ownership. But you went on X and talked about, oh, I was the first one to break it, and blah 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 blah. You want the credit, but when it comes down to it, oh, I don't want to say anything that's going to get me caught up.
Yeah.
Being sued, you don't want to get sued. Candace, she's still going to sue your ass.
I hope so.
Oh my God, I've been listen. You got Gary from Pyramid Tactic saying, it is high time that you sue.
Yeah.
He's now really pushing for it, and I've been saying this for 8 months. You got to file a lawsuit. This stuff won't end. It won't end.
I wonder if they aren't because of the court case, and like I wonder if their lawyers have advised them to wait till after they get the verdict, but that could be 2 years from now. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, and it's one is a criminal matter, one is a civil matter.
Yeah,
the civil matter really has no bearing on what occurs in the criminal court regarding the criminal case. So they don't have a reason legally to wait. If the issue of waiting is more based on her not wanting to have the extra stress, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
And that's the only reasonable thing that I could come up with. It's just too much dealing with going to court for the criminal case, because she's been at every hearing for the prelims, and I know she's going to be at the trial hearings. So it might just be a matter of, I want to focus on one thing and not the other because of the time and my attention and focus. But as far as waiting for the criminal matter to conclude in order to pursue the civil proceeding, those two are independent. You don't need to wait. Because what you're doing in a civil case is saying she has defamed, harassed, the conspiracy to do such, all of these things. You could prove that with the preponderance of the evidence without having to have anything from the criminal matter brought up into the civil case. So I think it's just a matter of time and energy.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, she has 2 small kids, and I know she's been through so much, and I can't even imagine what else. But just from outside looking in, I think I could see why you would want to kind of, not add more to the plate. But I do think it's time too.
Yeah. She needs to sue her. So
yeah,
we're almost done, you all. We're going to finish this on up so we don't hold you too long. Let's get back to it.
Include it in your timeline.
Now updated timeline to get from Orem down to Panguitch. And as soon as he got done and bought himself a steak down in Panguitch, we broke the story that Tyler was eating a steak down in Panguitch and drives 3 hours down to Panguitch.
So should that be added in an official timeline that
it's in my timeline. It's my show, and we can add and subtract what we want, and we do. If
you
we
can
get
do what you
wrong,
want, sure. But
cool,
I'm asking,
to make sure.
Should you include a thing that you know hasn't actually been verified to be Tyler Robinson?
Yes, you should. If we're trying to build a timeline, you should.
Now you have stated multiple times that you believe that Israel's involved in the death of Charlie Kirk.
Can you give me?
Yes, we can pull up the clip.
That's what all of the evidence and all of the behavior points to, is Israel's involvement. For those of us who believe that there is mounting evidence that Israel put a hit on Charlie Kirk, I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I'm going to put that out there with full confidence.
So I'm asking, if you think that Israel and France were involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you say with full confidence, I'm just asking for the evidence, or at least walk me through the mindset of why it is that you can think that with evidence.
I actually don't have to walk you through why I think.
Between 0 to 100, what is the likelihood that you think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk and killed him? Candace?
0%.
0%.
I'm at 0.
There is a possibility in the next few months that you may come out and say, guys, it's done. Tyler killed him. Yeah. So you're saying yes to that.
Yeah.
I think it's very important for the audience here to
without question. 0%.
0%.
I'm at 0.
No, you can't make this up. Oh, you precious.
Candace Owens has filed her first major
oh my god
lawsuit.
It just got worse and worse.
And you precious Muppet.
And then people are listening to her and they're like, she won the debate. This video right here shows, what did she do? She sat there and got sassy. You think that's winning? Because she got a gotcha moment. Andrew didn't know the charges. Okay, he said murder. I think that's the most important. That had the most important thing they were debating that day. Yes, he should have known the charges. But at the same time, she didn't answer anything.
Candace didn't even read the charging documents. I can't take that dumbass serious.
Yes.
She said, "Oh, I don't have to take you through my mindset the way I think." No, I hope he doesn't want that because she doesn't think. She doesn't
Crazy.
think. That's what we have. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh! Shout out to Milk Bar TV. That was phenomenal. I just love his fact checking. He doesn't have to say a word. He just let her words be used against her, and it's epic.
It is.
So,
It's great.
oh my God. You know you got to come back. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
I would love to come back sometime.
Oh my God.
Maybe we'll have longer next time. I just have so many appointments with school just starting back, and I'm like,
oh yeah. I understand that because my kids go to school and they're like an hour between start time and end times. And it's like, why is this school starting at 7:15? This will start at 8:25.
oh, it's yes.
Just sitting around for hours waiting. It's been a little hectic and crazy here, but you know, we're on it this week. We got the merch store up and running. Give us your plugs, tell us what you're gonna do next, what we are to expect, and we will support you. Are you on YouTube? Do you have YouTube channel?
Kind of am. I have a YouTube. That's kind of the platform I don't use as much. I do have the podcast that runs on YouTube, which is Red Wave Unfiltered every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And you can find that on the Patriot Source Network.
Okay.
And then I'm on X, obviously Clerpatriot, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything, I guess. I mostly hang out over on X lately though. So
okay. So can we get her X handle? And then if you want us to put in your Instagram, I'm not on Facebook.
It's just Clerpatriot everywhere.
Clerpatriot. Okay, cool. So you guys make sure you check out Clerpatriot on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube. Here's the YouTube channel link below. Let's show her some love and support. Y'all, listen. At some point, there's gonna have to be a class action or something filed from everybody that's being doxxed and mass reported, and Candace is gonna catch it from everybody.
Yeah, we should do a group chat class action lawsuit. We have emotional damage, Candace.
I know, right? Candace owes me $10,000. You can't make this stuff up. But I appreciate you so much. Here is the Red Wave Unfiltered. Okay, cool. Red Wave Unfiltered YouTube channel link here. Make sure you guys go check her out on. And this is your podcast, correct?
Yes, me and Maga Meg. Do you know who she is? Maga Meg. She's the one that like wears the cute glasses. She's super goofy. Actually, Rob Schneider just shared her this morning. Very proud.
What?
Very proud of her.
Nice. Maga May. I don't think so.
I'll have to show you. You guys would get along really well.
Yeah. Listen, tag me in on a video or something of hers on X, and then that way I can see it from there. And check her out. We're getting all kinds of exposure over there on X. Andrew COVID started following me last week. That was
I love that. Yeah, he'll support my stuff, and I'm like, hi, Andrew.
Nice. I'm just honored. I was like, look, man, I just don't like to see Erica Kirk being attacked like that. You calling for her to be jailed and all this nonsense is so ridiculous. I mean, it is. So as a mom, I just, no, leave her alone. Let her raise her kids. What are you doing? Like, you want her to go to jail for what? So, yeah. Either way. But thank you so much for joining us, Claire. You got to come back.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'll come back sometime.
Absolutely. So you guys, wish Claire well. We're going to drop you down. And you guys, listen, show us some love over there. And you take care, honey.
Bye. Have a good day. Thank you.
All right now. Y'all, shout out to Clerpatriot. How y'all doing? Oh, y'all, we got so much more to check out. Because Milk Bar had another video. I am just so honored to have special guests come over wanting to hang out with us here in the ALLC. I am here for it. And oh my God, that's amazing. We've had Natalie, Lisa Knows, Clerpatriot. Hopefully we can. Who else do we have? Let's see. Mindy, you let me. Oh, I'm waiting on Mr. Exclusive on X, and I told him he could stay, off camera because I think he is mostly behind an avatar. I don't think he's ever been on camera, and I can understand why. Because man, they keep trying to dox everybody. MAGA Meg. Oh, thank you, Mindy. Mindy is on it. Thank you so much. There we go. So we got a video of hers to check out. I'm here for it. Y'all know I'm here for it. So we got one more Milk Bar video I have not seen. First of all, how you guys doing? How was your weekend? Everybody good? Everybody okay? Can you all hear me well? Am I still echoing? Rob Noor. Edie Marie. Yes, we've had, oh man, Edie Marie. We've had Gil from The Whole Truth. Nicholas Brooks. Two fantastic attorneys. Jim, how you doing? I missed all of you all as well. Y'all, I was like this weekend locked down. Y'all see how long it took for me to get the store up and running. That's what I was doing this weekend. Just trying to get the logos on shirts and mugs and stuff because I want the store up and running so that I can be able to finally announce the store. Oh, thank you all so much for the support. You guys asked for it. It is here. We've got our merch store up and running. Make sure you guys check out the great products over there. Please, if you are looking at a logo, because I tried to make sure all of you all that gave me those logos and designs that you get the shout out in the description. If it says from the Luxters, please tell me who sent me the logo so I can update it and correct it and you can get the credit. Because these logos and designs came from you all. And this is how amazing you all are. To where now people want them on t-shirts. So all of our favorite slogans and sayings, kick rocks and girl bye Felicia, that will be couple of the shirts that we're going to put out for this week. I want that to be embroidered. So I'm just trying to get some ideas on a good design for that, since it's not photos necessarily, it's just some slogans I use here in the LLC. But thank you all of you all for the support. The fundraiser is still going. And I am now $1,300 away from finishing out rent for this month. So, oh man. Yeah, looking for a job, all the stuff happening at one time. It's crazy. But of course, hopefully with the shop, it's something that you guys, can enjoy the products. We got mugs, the hats, and at least, support the channel through that way and get something in return. And we're here for this. You guys have asked for it. It's here. So please check out I'm trying to get the link. There it is. Visit the shop. And I'm going to go switch over here so you all can see it. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Yeah, this took me all weekend. All weekend for this stuff. I literally. Hi. I'm Marita Show. You can't make this up. Oh, yes. We got to listen. You can't make this up. Girl, bye, Felicia. Kick rocks barefoot. 3 slogans we're going to have embroidered on shirts. So you send me your ideas and your designs. However, send it to me. And in that way, you guys, as always, can be involved in the making of these products as you've been. I appreciate you guys. And that's hopefully everyone will see all the creativity flowing here. We got it, y'all. I'm so proud. Mala Time Collection. I'm so proud. Oh, there it is. Nikki B, there it is, girl. And then y'all look. Francisca. Beautiful photos. Y'all see this? Queen of YouTube. Of course, it takes you to all the products. My personal favorite is the Buckle Up. This is my personal favorite. Buckle up, everybody. Here we go. The animation with that. Shout out to Jay Witt. Y'all know we did a whole video reaction, and it was because Brandon Tatum's punk ass. Yeah, he likes to strike videos and stuff because he's a clown. But we had to animate the reaction video he did to this segment. He was reacting to Erica Kirk when she said, you know, and Candace is accusing me of murdering my husband. And she had on that badass black jacket with the hat. This is just a shot from that video. And I just thought it was so cool. I also use this as my background as well when I'm sitting over there on the green screen. And I just thought it was just a nice little memoriam to pay tribute to the Kirks. And we also have mugs for this. So we got it in different colors. I prefer the black, but I did want to make sure we had a little variety. But this is my personal favorite. And it's just, you know, reflects on who they were. And Candace is going to have a conniption fit. Candace, I want you to feel horrible about yourself looking at this photo. This is her Charlie. She married him. She gave him 2 babies. That's her Charlie. Not yours, Candace. He's not yours. Buckle up, heifer. So make sure you guys grab a t-shirt. Lots and lots of great products out there. Oh, y'all. The judge. Case dismissed. Candace, I told you we was going to start clowning your ass in t-shirts. And we're doing it. Oh, man. So here we go. Case dismissed. Yeah, Candace, did you not think this was going to happen? Girl, we're going to troll your ass every chance we get. Oh, my God. This is the mug, the memorial mug. And then, of course, we got FDMG School Circus. Listen. Because you got Umar. You got Candace. That's supposed to be malware. Was that supposed to be malware? That's malware. Yeah, so you got the FDMG School Circus. Yeah, we we had to do this. This came from Miss Kogo, I think. So y'all see here, designed by the Luxus the LLC. Please tell me who designed it so I can edit it and put your name in here and give you a hearty shout out. All right. You guys are giving great logos, great designs. This is all because of you all right here. Just the intern, heifer. Candace, that's all you are. Just the intern. Shout out to Sifa. She was just the intern. Should come and do so with LLC. Oh, yes. We got. Oh, Andrew rocked it. Did he ever reach? Oh, Andrew Wilson rocked it. He did not come to play. Gil, how am I supposed to survive? You guys, I have the worst news. My coffee machine broke. What? Y'all. So if you guys have designs for, you can't make this ish up. Kick rocks barefoot. Girl, bye, Felicia. Like some designs for those 3 slogans. Email them to me at ladyluckclubllc@yahoo.com and give me your YouTube name. So I don't put your real name out there because I'm not gonna do that. Your YouTube name so I can add it on to the photo and put it on t-shirts and hats, coffee cups, mugs. This is like all weekend, y'all. I don't know why. When I say I'm not the most creative, I'm just not. The logos are already there. All I had to do is just kind of put them on t-shirts and line it up. Shout out to Jay Witt for sending me the link to the fourth wall. It is linked through YouTube, so you guys support. We'll also support the channel, purchasing products here. So please grab a shirt, grab a hat, grab a cup. There are more to come, and I'm just so excited. This is just to get us started, but I am excited about the direction that God is taking this platform, the channels. I'm going to be going live from the second channel, talking about, because that's the true crime and the messy gossip tea channel, talking about Krishan and Blueface. We're going to talk about that over there and have a little fun. So yes, I do gossip and tea, but on the channel where it's designed for that. Candace calls investigative journalism gossip and tea. No, you're a gossip blogger and an idiot who don't read. So you can't make this up. Now we got new faces up in here. Then I see you, honey. Oh my goodness. Mindy, who do we have up next? Did we hear back from, before we get to the video, the second video? Did we hear back from Mr. Exclusive? Let him know I am free all week. And I think he sent out a couple more emails and invites. We are here for it. Y'all give Mindy some love in the chat for helping to set up these fantastic collaborations. I am just blessed. You guys are an absolute blessing. And this is why I love all my mods here in the LLC, because you guys, they hold it down and they do this for free. I wish I had the revenue coming in to be able to pay them, because they're absolutely amazing. We have the best mods on YouTube, and they're all very supportive, and I bless God for them. So make sure you guys are showing love to all the mods in the chat, and shout out to Mindy for all the collabs that she initiate, send emails and invites to, follow up. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Saint up in here. Y'all, Saint don't play. Saint don't play. She don't play. All right. Thank you so much, Saint, girl, Candia. All of them. Enterprise come through. Let's see. Laura. Shout out to Laura. Wyoming gal. We got them all. Miss Kogo. Absolutely fantastic. All right. So let's switch back over to YouTube. Milk bar. Candace, everybody going in on your clown ass. And we are here for it. We are here for this. Even the X-Files for straight. X-Files is another fantastic mod here in the LLC. Candace, everybody going in on your clown ass. Let me hold on. He did 2 videos. I missed this one.
I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's.
Hold on. Candace, you still want to keep lying about stuff or what? I don't know why she won't stand on it. If you're going to sit here and lie and you know you don't have any evidence, stand on it. Nah, I just made all this shit up. That's it. I just made it up. What's so hard about that? Candace, you did exactly what I knew you would do. You took the money and you sat there and you played stupid for 3 hours. And then you tried to pull yourself away from the whole steakhouse thing. You know you said in videos and on X, you broke the story and made that shit up. And as opposed to you even naming Diligent Dennison, you said, well, go follow the person, No. And if I were him, Diligent, you might want to throw that energy right back at Candace. Now, Candace said she broke the story. What you mean? Being named as a co-defendant will not work out well for you, boy. Better figure it out. Have I missed the mark yet? We've been calling it over here in the Lady Luck Club for months. I bless God for discernment, because that's what it is. It's called discernment. I see this stuff coming a mile away. Diligent Dennison better find a way to throw that energy right back at Candace after this, or risk being named as a co-defendant. And you can't afford attorneys like she can. You might want to figure this out, boy. Kept telling his dumb ass over there, you might not want to post that receipt up. Didn't I tell you to take it down, Diligent Dennison? You can't get mad if you get named as a co-defendant. Don't go whining and crying to the internet. They're attacking me. Help me raise money to pay my attorney fees. You know what's so crazy? People actually do that. Can't make this up. But the cult member sitting here talking about, you got a fundraiser going. Yeah, because I lost my job and I need help with rent. So I can have a place to live. I'm not sitting here lying to people about that. Like they sit here and fund a multi-millionaire while she lies to them about not being able to afford attorneys. I don't have a reason to lie about that at all. Losing a job sucks. I'd rather be working. This is what we are now. Them same candy ass cult members will not give me a super chat either. You can't make this up. The best chat right here. So make sure you guys check out the merch store. Please make sure you check out the merch store. Great products over there. Great logos, designs by you all. We got the APAC one with her standing at the ATM with the white loafers on. Y'all know we got to get, listen. We got to get some with Candyland Biker Babe and that chocolate rose. And if you got any cool designs, Artiste is our residential designer. She's designed logos and the theme songs, the intro, the outro you all see came from Artiste, our fantastic mod here in the LLC. So any great cool designs for our infamous slogans here, please just send me the artwork as a PNG or a JPEG. That way I can just take that, put on the shirt, give you credit for it in the description, and rock it and get it up on the store, because I think a lot of you all want those slogans. So I'm down for it, and I'm going to have those embroidered. So just prepare yourself, okay? But I appreciate all of you all. Thank y'all so much. Let's get to this. Candace Owens completely collapses when asked for proof to back up claim. Oh my God. Hit the floor when you all can see and hear, and show Milk Bar some love. Let's go.
I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I'm going to put that out there with full confidence. They also involvement.
I understand.
Yeah.
So you think you with full confidence, you think that
I think Israel's
France
involved.
and Israel.
Yeah. I mean, the person that gave me that thing that I reported said that French Foreign Legion were on the ground that day. Mm-hmm. Again, this would be at a professional limitation for me to then go and probe that information that I handed over. Okay, I can't do that. I'm not.
But
the
you
United
don't have
States
any
government.
positive evidence of that.
Okay.
Right?
Liz, I don't. Can you just stop? It's actually just like annoying to hear you keep saying positive evidence. I've just asked me.
She doesn't know what positive means. Yeah, no, Candace, because negative evidence is not a thing either. You don't have any evidence that you're assured, that you are confident in. You said with full confidence. So since you don't understand how words work, Candace, he's saying you don't have any evidence that you're positive or assured on. That's what he's saying. Why do you not understand English? She says she has a degree in journalism and in English. I want to remind everyone of that. Candace Owens, in 2 different videos, said that she obtained 2 degrees, one in journalism and one in English, from the University of Rhode Island, who does not offer a dual degree program like that, not for journalism and English. The University of Rhode Island does not offer that dual degree program. I emailed the director of enrollment myself. Candace, you want to come again about how many degrees you think you earned? You said you earned 2. And we haven't seen them. Post those degrees on the wall, Candace. Because right now you're stuck on stupid.
What I think, I just tell you, yes, I think they are
that's
involved.
A claim.
No, I said, here's what I think.
I have every right to ask you about your claim.
Yeah, but
and if there's positive evidence
in
for
this
your
statement,
claim.
I literally just said, I think, and I am allowed to think. And
Yeah,
you
you're
keep
allowed
saying,
to think,
do you have
but you're
You're allowed to think. He's asking you for evidence. Yeah, this is the thing that was so irritating. No one's telling you not to think. Where's the evidence? This is a debate, heifer. This is a whole debate, Candace. I told you you're going to sit here and be stupid for 3 hours. Voila. Boy, he playing her like a filler. Chef's kiss. You can't make this stuff up. Candace. Didn't she get mad about this Group 92 allegedly doxing her? Because where's she at right now? Is she in her house? Or is she in PBD, the punk ass over there? That horrible moderator. Is this his house? Whose house is this? Whose house is this? Oh, DMU? Okay. Oh, you talking to me or Mindy Holtry? Gil? Is Gil talking to me or you, Mindy? It's tomorrow. Could you pop on tomorrow? The next day, y'all can go over the next TR filing. Yes. We'll go live about that. I want to go over the her motion to dismiss, partial motion to dismiss today in the Brian Harper lawsuit. Y'all know I like reading those court documents. Oh, he's talking to both of us. Okay, cool. Miss Claymore says this is her house. So Candace, what was all that big talk about somebody doxing your address? Because see, here's the thing, and I know you're retarded and you won't be able to put this together. Your Honor, Exhibit A. She gives out her address for people to come to her house to have debates on live television. So why would we need to try to figure out where she lives or dox her in a group chat when she is willfully and intentionally inviting people to her home for televised debates? Did she say something about, oh, they were trying to line up the kitchen to see my house or some nonsense? Did she say that about us? Candace, no one needs to do that. No one needs to do that, you dumb demon. You're inviting people to your home. It's mighty funny how you think somebody's trying to dox you when you had no evidence of that. Because I have yet to see a post or a clip with her address being released in that group chat. 92 people in it. I told you, Candace, I want you to file a complaint. Please do that. Please falsely accuse me of doxing you. I dare you. I thought she was supposed to be filing a report. Candace, did you go to the cops or what? The FBI, CIA? I want the case number and I want the point of contact or the investigator. Who's spearheading that investigation? Didn't I tell your punk ass to go and file that report? File it. And that way we can get a class action going to sue you for defamation. When you're out here inviting people to your house, you're not trying to stay hidden. Whoa, what was the lie about somebody trying to assassinate her again? But a punk ass goes to Dollywood house parties for Christmas, and you invite people to your house. You have people coming from other countries to your house. Andrew Tate. Yep. Because that was the reason last year you couldn't go out to Arizona to face Steep USA in person like a grown-ass woman because you had people coming in from another country. So you fly people into your house. Somehow you're concerned about people knowing where you live. What makes you think those people you flying in from other countries are not putting out your address? See, this is why I want you to file that report so I can just obliterate you. And that judge is not going to care for you playing willful ignorance and being stuck on burda. All that judge is going to care about is the evidence. And logic cannot be devoid in the courtroom. Hit the 4 if that made a lot of sense. Logically speaking, How do you sit here and falsely accuse 92 people of doxing you when you are flying in people from other countries to your house? You have no idea who those people are talking to. What if they're putting your address out there, Candace? It's not like you don't have house guests and somehow people are finding out where you live. No, you're inviting people to your house, you dumbass. So I want you to file that report. Then you'll understand. Lady Luck Club is not for play. You're going to pay me that money one way or the other. Now make it make sense. Because this is what's going to be said in court. Candace, we will class action you. Period. Point blank. And sleep peacefully. It won't even bother me. Because all these people you invited in your house, they could be putting your address out. Bottom line, I don't even know all 92 people in that chat. I want her to file that report. I'm daring you. And Candace, I don't bluff. I call your bluff. So you say you're going to file a report, file the shit. Please falsely accuse us of doing it. Child, you can't make this up. Y'all better stop going to her house. Candace got a demon in her.
Positive
Making a
evidence.
claim.
I have tons of positive evidence that I'm allowed to think. Yes.
I agree. You're allowed to think.
God.
So,
Nobody's disputing whether or not Candace Owens is allowed to think. What I'm asking.
She's just giving out a word salad. You have tons of positive evidence that you're allowed to think. You have tons of positive evidence that you are allowed to think.
I have tons of positive evidence that I'm allowed to think. Yes.
I agree.
Candace, you're an idiot. You are so stupid. Boy, this is retarded on steroids. I have tons of positive evidence that I'm allowed to think. Yeah, no, thinking does not seem to be your best feature. That's the problem, Candace. Thinking is not your best feature.
Agree. You're allowed to think.
Okay. So,
Nobody's disputing whether or not Candace Owens is allowed to think. What I'm asking is
but
you have
what's your issue then? What is your issue with the statement?
evidence.
I think
Evidence.
that Israel is involved.
That's not just what you said. You said
I
that
did say
it's with
think.
it's with full confidence.
Yes.
You would think that if you had full
Can you have confidence
confidence
to think when you think?
if I said
No, because doubt is still a word. When you have full confidence, that means you are assured of what you're saying. It's factually based. And affirmative allegations can still get you effed up in court. See, Candace, either way, they can sue you for defamation. You're accusing them of committing a crime with zero evidence. You can't go to court and say, well, Your Honor, I was just thinking because I was, investigative journalist, using the CIA logo, impersonating federal investigators, me and some mommy slews, and making money because I put them on t-shirts and cups and hats. The CIA is going to sue the hell out of you because you did not get their permission. You can't go to court talking about, well, I when I say in full confidence, it's because this is what I'm thinking positively in full confidence that I think that they did it. The judge is going to tell you to sit your ass down somewhere. Hopefully her attorneys get admonished. You can make this up.
For instance, I think I'm going to be late to work, right? With full confidence. I would say my evidence for that is that I'm 20 minutes away and I need to be there in 5.
Andrew.
That's how you would know whether or not you had full
I'm just
confidence.
going to tell you something.
Hang on, let me finish.
Sure.
If it was the case that I said I have full confidence I'm going to be late to work, I would say my evidence that I'm going to be is that work is 20 minutes away, right? And I have to be there in 5. So I have full confidence. That's why I would think that. So I'm asking if you think that Israel and France were involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you say with full confidence, I'm just asking for the evidence, or at least walk me through the mindset of why it is that you could think that with evidence.
I actually don't have to walk you through why I think. I can give you something.
Why I think. That's what she said. I don't have to walk you through why I think. Oh, Candace. Oh, we're going to snip this. I actually don't have to walk you through why I think. I'm snipping this. This is a snip. Oh, Candace. See, for 3 hours last week, Friday, I was so irritated. I didn't even think to snip this one. Oh, you precious, precious demon. You dumb demon. I actually don't have to walk you through why I think. Yeah, because your mind is hollow. There's nothing in it. You know, if you start in the right ear and go over to the left, you'll discover that there's no brain. This is walking through a hollow skull. The wind's howling and blowing in there. That's it. All Candace hears is a noise is being made by whales in an ocean and nothing else. Her debating, it's like, let me just figure out a way to say the most words, even if I can't pronounce them correctly or define the words itself, or put them in a way to where it grammatically does not make sense. Let me just say words either way. And whoever says the most words, win. Candace, I'm snipping this, you dumbass girl. Oh, y'all want this on a t-shirt? Oh my God, I actually don't have to walk you through why I think. Candace, oh, you moron. Oh, y'all snip that. Oh, this is a clip. This got to be a short, man. We need that as a YouTube clip, a YouTube short. I actually don't have to walk you through why I think. Because you're stupid. Y'all, Ben Shapiro called her retarded, boy. He nailed it.
I can give you something that I think with full confidence. I think with full confidence that you know you lost the substance of this debate, and now you're moving toward things that I have said that I think, which I can do. I'm allowed to think that.
To this debate.
You know, actually, would you like to remind him of what our debate claims actually were?
And would you like to remind
Would you like to be reminded of evidence? Let's start with you spelling the word and then define it. Because Candace cannot define the word evidence. I actually do not have to walk you through why I think. Oh, because you're an idiot? Oh, okay.
Said I could ask you about any of these things to my heart's content.
Feel free, but you do not get to structure how I'm allowed to reply or ask me why are you allowed to
structuring how you're
think.
allowed to reply. I'm just asking you direct questions.
I have full confidence that you do not feel that you represented your claim well. And so now what you came prepared to do is to present yourself like a professor of fallacies.
I just want to know.
And to say, you're not allowed to say that. You can't.
You can say whatever you want.
Well,
nobody's disputing that. I'm asking.
It seems like you are disputing
I'm asking
it.
specifically
I think that when this is all said
that.
and done, I've already explained to you. I explained at the beginning of this why I think Israel is ultimately going to be proven to have involvement in this. I just
and friends, because she keep forgetting friends. Y'all see how she keep focusing on Israel. Dear Benjamin Netanyahu, Candace and her dumbass cult member said you were going to give me $7,000. Currently, I am unemployed. So I need that money. Gotta pay rent. I need to pay rent. Can you please send it to my fundraiser? When am I getting the money, Candy ass cult members? How's it coming? I don't want a check. I want a cash app. And until then, can the cult members just give me the money and then y'all go and get reimbursed from Israel? Take this out. They thought I was scared. No, I sent him an invoice. What you talking about? Now, these idiots say you owe me $7,000. Should this go to your finance department or what? Oh, man. They know that stuff doesn't work over here. That's why they feel stupid. It's my pleasure to have Candace and her dumbass cult members look as dumb as they are every chance I get. I do it with a smile on my face because they're stupid. if I'm emailing or sending posts to Benjamin Netanyahu, an invoice that the fantastic luxters of the LLC created, why do they think I'm scared of they dumbasses? You can't make this out. Candace.
Explain it to you in the middle, and now you're wanting me to structure the sentence or provide evidence. You don't have to. You're just allowed to think. And I've explained to you my thought process. I don't need to structure it in a sentence. If you feel like a professor today, you picked the wrong day.
Don't you think that like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people would want to know what Candace Owens' positive evidence for why it is that Israel and France were involved in the most traumatic public assassination of Gen Z's lifetime is?
That's why they watch my podcast.
So you're just going to...
No, they don't. They watch it because you're a gossip blogger and you talk about nothing but how to tear down Erica Kerr. The Bride series. You know how you lie like hell and, you know, on Brigitte Macron, and then she sued the hell out of you? Erica Kirk will have to do that. They don't watch your podcast to get facts or evidence out of you. You present none. But you would think for a debate, you would bring it. And she brought nothing because she's an idiot. Candace, whatever happened to the blue and yellow Egyptian planes and that data you were supposed to post on your website? Boy, can they? Didn't Nate McBar didn't do a video on that? A compilation of her saying that she's going to post the evidence about the Egyptian planes on her website. Where is that at, then? Candy asks. You know they can't read.
Drip to them?
Candy, you're such an idiot. Oh, man. Oh, God. So that's the two from Milk Bar. Y'all, okay, so we got tagged on a lot over here on X. Let's come to X. Y'all hanging out today? Because that's what we're doing. You got time today, hang out. Getting a little... Oh, yes. I saw something with Project Booger Nose. Didn't I get tagged in something? What did he do? What is this? This Tribal Queen? Shout out to Tribal Queen. She tagged me on this. And this video here. Shout girl. Okay, so which one we gonna do first? Hold on. This is Nom de Plume. I'm trying to pause it. Hold on a second. This is the first time I've heard of this guy. This is the total BS I'm talking about. Her entire case is built on fundamental misunderstandings, is basic premises. She's a total shit show. The fact that the defense's motion on August 11, 26 wasn't brought up is almost criminal, but I digress. So let's see what he has to say. Shout out to Tribal Queen for tagging me on this. I've never heard of this guy, so let's go.
So if you're anything like me and you...
Oh, wait. Hit the floor if y'all can see in here, because sometimes when I toggle between tabs, the sound doesn't come on. I don't know why. So let me know if y'all can hear.
Tried to sit down and watch that so-called debate between Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson today. You would have walked away from that with one understanding of this entire situation. Candace Owens is dumb. She's just not smart. And she's basing her entire social media presence, the entire grift, on one simple fact. She does not understand how anything works. Like even at a basic level, has zero understanding of how this stuff works. Let me give you an example. Candace Owens, to refute Andrew Wilson's claims that there's a preponderance of evidence and overwhelming evidence, she claims that the entire preliminary hearing was an 11:02 hearing, which means hearsay is allowed. Candace's position is that every piece of evidence that was introduced in that hearing...
Candace is not an attorney. She's a dumbass and a demon. Let me tell y'all something. feel like I gotta say this. Turn the music up a little bit. Stop going to Candace's house. Y'all don't know what demons you got coming on you, and I wish Andrew Wilson would not have went over there. Because her demonic ass is sitting here exposing everybody to her demonic nonsense. Don't go to her house. Y'all might want to think twice. All those out there see her claim to be Candace's friend. Don't go out there. That evil presence, honey, to hop on you. You have to pray and ask God to cover you in the blood of Jesus going around Candace. Y'all might want to think twice before y'all start going to her house with her demonic ass. Then you'll be leaving there and wondering why all this weird stuff is happening to you, because that demon done hopped on you. And she sit here and will say, oh, well, you guys are sharing my address and stuff. No, you dumbass. You are sitting here inviting people to your house willfully on your own accord. And it sucks that you somehow made that a requirement. Why would that be a requirement for Andrew Wilson to debate you in your house? Why would you want him to come to your house? If you don't like him, you can't stand his guts. Why would you want him to come to your house? Y'all see how stupid that is? Candace tells on herself a lot more than she realized. To me, I'm not going to have anybody come to my house, especially another man. If I know that person don't care for me and I don't care for them, we got some real issues. You're not coming to my house. You're not coming around my kids. But when you walk up in there, better recognize what you're dealing with. We all see that dumb demon in her. Candace is absolutely demonic. And you go up in there, our grandmama taught me, you gotta be careful. You go into other people's homes or who you invite into your home. They will leave your atmosphere in your house disturbed. You gotta almost pray over your home, pray over your kids and your family, anybody living in that house. You gotta pray over it. Because when you start introducing people into your home and into your personal life, any and everything that comes with them, you're also introducing. So these folk coming in your house, and you know they evil as hell. They're going to leave all that demonic nonsense in your atmosphere in your house. You go into their house, we all know she's demonic and evil. What you think that's going to do for you? Now we got to sit here and pray for 15 minutes before we leave. Make sure all this demonic nonsense is to stay here. Candace, your demon is trying to leave. You might want to keep it with you. That was wisdom from my grandmama. My grandmama raised me, and she believed in the word of God, and she loved the Lord. She was a prayer warrior, and she did not play around with it. She was not perfect, but she understood her assignment. And you don't do that. To this very day, I hold those values near and dear to me. I don't let people up in my house like that. My kids and I have to live here, and I will have peace in my home. I will have peace in my mind and peace in my home. Walking into that woman's house, knowing that she's demonic, knowing that George is demonic, you don't know what you introducing yourself to. So you might want to start thinking twice before you walk up into Candace's house. This is not something like, that's why I'm like, the idea that anybody's doxing her, like, well, girl, we don't care about your house or where you live. No one's trying to come around you. Anyone that knows better and really loves the Lord is not trying to come around your demonic behind. You're evil and demonic. Keep your demons to yourself. Anyone that knows better, we know we ain't trying to go near you. So why would we put your address out there? For people to come into your house and be exposed to your demonic nonsense? No. You see that demon all in her face. Girl, bye. Now you keep your demons to yourself. No one wants to come to your house. Yeah, sit here and pray hard. But Andrew Wilson, you better pray. Even the other guy, the clown, the moderator, he sucked. But you better pray. Y'all going from her house back to y'all houses, around your family, your friends, your children. You got to pray, ask God to cover you in the blood of Jesus, because this demon is real. Candace got whole demons in her. And that demonic nonsense, all it's gonna do is just hop on you. And then you be carrying this nonsense, you wondering what's going on. Why the dog won't stop barking? Me and my wife arguing nonstop now. Because that demonic nonsense, you done brought it to your house. Period. Even Jesus cast out demons for a reason. What? I mean, if Jesus walked past people knowing they had demons in them and he didn't cast them out, that's the indication Jesus would have been cool with people walking around with demons in them. Obviously, that's not a good thing. Don't go to their house when you know they have a demon in them. Stay away. Candace, no one wants to go to your house, you dumb demon. You should be rebuked every chance people get. Rebuke your behind. I just want to put that out there. That was wisdom from my grandmama, and it is in accordance with the word of God. If the God that I serve cast out demons, then why is anybody cool with Candace walking around with a demon in her? Don't go around that. If you're not going to cast that demon out, you might want to stay far away from her. Candace, you and the devil are a liar. Kick rocks. Let's get back to this.
Therefore, is hearsay. She was trying to claim that forensics evidence, DNA evidence, fingerprint evidence is all just hearsay because it's an 1102 hearing. No, dummy. It just means that an 1102 hearing will allow hearsay to be introduced when trying to determine if there's probable cause. Doesn't mean every piece of evidence introduced is probable cause, because forensics analysis, and this was the other one.
There's a difference in evidence, Candace. We went over this. Concrete evidence, direct evidence, physical evidence. We went over the various types of evidence. You can't make this up. We went over the various types of evidence that you can expect to see in a criminal case. This is the type of debunking you have to do, because Candace is stupid. She's stupid. You cannot have a whole hearing where the burden to meet is probable cause. Is it more likely than not? And then say all the evidence is hearsay. That's not how evidence works, you dumbass demon. Direct evidence. Eyewitness testimony, a defendant's confession, which we have, Tyler Robinson confessed. Security camera footage showing the crime, which we have. Tyler Robinson was on camera. Whether you can make it out or not is irrelevant. We don't care what you think or how you feel about the direct evidence in this criminal case. Circumstantial evidence, fingerprints at a crime scene, possession of a weapon used in the crime. We have that. Motive or opportunity. All three of these things have been met in this criminal matter. Physical, real evidence, also called real evidence. This is tangible items connected to the crime. For example, weapons, blood, DNA, hair, fibers. Much of that was on the weapon and on the roof. Candace is an idiot. Footprints, tire marks, clothing. So when they keep talking about him wearing the Chuck Taylor Converse shoes, it's part of that real evidence. His shoes making footprints. He wasn't barefoot, you dumbass girl. His vehicle was processed. Clothing. It's imperative to know what he was wearing when he committed the crime. He's going to have DNA on it. You know, go back to the direct evidence up here. You can't make this up. Physical or real evidence. Physical evidence can be individual evidence, unique to a person, such as fingerprints, and DNA. Didn't I tell you that? We went down to look up genetic DNA. We looked up fingerprints and how there are no two people on earth with the exact same variation of genetic sequencing. So your fingerprints is a result of genetic sequencing. Your fingerprints are unique to you and no one else on earth. That is the God that we serve. To where God is so creative, where he was able to ensure that we all have our own set of fingerprints. There is no one else on earth with Tyler Robinson's fingerprints. No one else on earth with Tyler Robinson's variation sequence of DNA. Not even twins have that. There is some variation that makes it unique to you and who you are. So with Tyler Robinson's DNA, fingerprints, his blood, hair, all of that being on the weapon, on the roof, also being positively identified in video camera footage, getting out of a vehicle registered to him in his name, all of that evidence corroborates itself. It supports the other evidence that puts him at UVU carrying out the crime on the roof. Candace, you could be stuck in La La Land in the hottest parts of hell. We don't care. That's where all the demons come from. We don't care. But what the jury is going to see is this evidence. There's no such thing as an entire hearing of nothing but hearsay evidence. If it's hearsay, Candace, you dumbass, it will be objected to as such. You cannot have all of your evidence be considered hearsay evidence. When did that, when you all see that at? Demonstrative evidence, crime scene photos and diagrams, 3D models or animations, videos of the crime, documentary evidence, police reports, arrest warrants, financial records, contracts, emails, text messages, testimonial evidence, eyewitness accounts, expert testimony, like forensic analysts that's going to be testifying in this case, digital evidence, text messages, emails, phone call logs, hard drive or server data from your phone, from his car, admissible versus inadmissible evidence. Inadmissible evidence excluded due to hearsay, prejudice, irrelevance, or improper acquisition. Certain evidence is allowed under the hearsay rule, but that does not equate to all evidence being hearsay. That is foundationally false and incorrect. And Candace didn't go to law school and she's still retarded. Can I get an amen? Why do we have to? And the cult members just eat that dumb shit up, but they refuse to Google and read. Admissible evidence, evidence allowed by the judge, relevant and reliable. All of this evidence up here is reliable. So all the various types of evidence you can have in a case. Where you all see hearsay evidence? Where is hearsay evidence at, Candace? There is no such thing as it, you stupid doofus. Why demons got to be dumb? Can't make this stop. Where y'all see hearsay evidence? Where y'all see hearsay evidence at? I don't see that nowhere over here. There's no such thing as hearsay evidence, Candace. You are stupid. Candace is stupid. Candace is so stupid. She is stupid. I'm going to keep saying that until kingdom come. Candace Owens. No, let me do this right. Candace Amber Rose Owens Farmer is retarded and stupid, and she can't read. There is no such thing as hearsay evidence. Not even a little bit. She's a moron. All you had to do was Google. You think she would at least know this for a debate? Nope. Facts go over her head. Exculpatory evidence. Evidence that can clear a defendant of guilt. such as DNA, proving another person committed the crime. I don't see hearsay evidence. That's not a type of evidence that exists on earth anywhere in any court. This dumb doofus. And Candace has 6 million bots repeating hearsay evidence, something that does not exist. That's not a real concept. Every judge in every court of law, Candace, would tell you to sit your dumb ass down and shut up for even saying something so stupid. You think she would just Google? All right, y'all. I had to prove a point right quick. Because, I mean, oh my God. Candace is a stupid cockroach. He's a moron. Man. See, like, I know damn what this character. She's not even trying. Candace, that's why I feel nothing when I call you retarded. I feel nothing about that. I can say that laughing. Retarded. Candace, you're an idiot.
Just infuriating. Forensic analysis
hearsay
that an 1102 hearing will allow hearsay to be introduced when trying to determine if there's probable cause. Doesn't mean every piece of evidence introduced is probable cause, because forensic analysis, and this was the other one that just infuriated me, forensic analysis of Lance Twiggs and Tyler Robinson's phones or devices, where she claims that there's no evidence that the text message between Tyler Robinson and Lance Twiggs was ever actually sent from his device, because she said, my husband could send a text on my behalf from a computer with my Apple ID. The problem with that, because again, she's a moron, is that she doesn't understand the rules of evidence. If you are going to do a forensic analysis of a device, especially an iPhone, it is going to tell you very specifically if a text message was originated from a phone. If it went through a cell tower, you could probably even call up the records of the cell tower itself to say, did this packet or this series of packets traverse this cell tower, which in fact they can do, and they did do. And more importantly, not just was the text message originated from this device, those forensic tools can tell you if it was manually, physically inputted into the device from the device's keyboard, which is what the forensic report will say.
Right.
Rules of evidence will require that hashing technologies used, that cryptographic technology, and a whole slew of other forensically certified pieces of data from that analysis are required before it's even accepted into evidence. And Candace Owens pretends like she doesn't understand any of that, and she's based her entire grift on the fact that this is all just hearsay up to this point. No, it's actually evidence, and you're too stupid to understand it.
Exactly. She's retarded. Candace, she's retarded. Oh man. Shout out to this guy. What's his name? Nom de Bloom. Plumey?
So if you're anything like...
Shout out to you, honey. He told the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And then we got this little jewel. So... what happened here? Project Booganose deleted his live stream after Jake Rattlesnake did this to him. The Candace cult needs better leaders. BTW, a 3-man Google search could have prevented this. Link posted below. How long was this? Is that clip a part of a longer live or something? Oh, snap. This is a whole...
A premium Twitter account is required to create live broadcasts. Upgrade to premium. What is this crap? Did they...
Wait, can y'all hear? Hold on. This is a 2-hour live. What happened here? Don't rush it, bot. Afternoon delight. Hold on. Dent says, LSC, these clowns are trying to argue against the Utah rule of criminal proceedings 7BA claiming that the defendant cannot enter evidence or an alibi to defend themselves. What? That's what the defense attorneys are supposed to do. Defend their client. I know Dana went over somewhere the defense attorneys were trying to say that one of the aggravating factors of the kids being there should not be applied because he wasn't aiming for the kids. He was only aiming for Charlie Kirk. Problem is they admitted that he actually carried out the murder. They're confirming it. When is he going to put in his plea? Because it would be difficult to say, I'm going to plead not guilty still. And your own attorneys are confirming that you facilitated the murder. They're just trying to say you only murdered one person. You can't make this up. Y'all, this was 2 hours. Go towards the end where he takes his mask off. Oh my God. He trolled them the whole time? Father Paralegal. Oh. Y'all, oh, no. I don't go back. I don't know. Maybe I have to do that. Seems like me, working in corporate America is not it. That was epic. I want to see this whole show. He went in on him the whole time. I'm here for the trolling. So is he watching himself? I'm just trying to see what I'm gonna look. What are we looking at in this? Should we watch the other video first? Hold on, there's another video. This one here. Should we watch this one first? It looks like he was reacting to himself down here. Or should I watch the first one?
How to say this, to be honest, but
which one? I want to watch it in order. I haven't seen it. No, just the beginning. That's just the beginning or the end? Which one? Cinema Shogun has a shorter version. This is 2 hours. And this is like 2 minutes, almost 3. You said Cinema Shogun? I don't even want to ruin the surprise, y'all. I haven't seen it. So I want to watch it. I want to just watch it. Watch all I need to watch. Oh, okay. Here's a 6-minute video. I already saved this. Okay. I'm gonna pause. Do I need to watch the 2-hour thing or just is this 6-minute video good? Let me know. Yeah, Andrew Kovac is having something over there. Okay. I haven't seen it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I've been waiting for people to troll his ass. 6 minutes. Try the 6-minute video is good. Do you want me to send you cinemas? We're on cinemas. Okay, cool. 6 minutes. The 6-minute want to cover it all. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I get it in. Y'all ready? Woo! Hit the phone when you can see it in here. Let's go.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's me, Colin, Project Constitution. Joining me tonight is my guest. He goes by Mr. Coombe. This is a guy who knows Andrew Wilson, spent a bunch of time with Andrew Wilson in his house, got to know him intimately, and has some stories to tell.
Intimately.
So we're just gonna kind of walk through. He doesn't have a short time. He's only gonna be here about a half hour, so it's gonna be a short stream. But he just has some information that he feels is relevant, I feel is relevant, that we want to expose with you guys. So without, oh wait a minute, we're not even live yet. What the hell's going on here? Hold on one second.
Y'all notice how he used the word intimately? Only George is fake.
Okay, no, we are. Okay, we're good. Okay. So we're just not live on X. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So without further ado, welcome to the show, Mr. Coombe. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay, man. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate that. All right. So I guess you want to just give us a little history of how you I don't know, you could begin where you want to begin. I'll let that way because I don't want to say anything that's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah, so I met the Wilsons a few years back, and we became friends, sort of like work friends and everything like that. And then I ended up actually spending a lot of time at their place where they lived in the States, like a good 2 weeks or so. And then, yeah, I had some pretty crazy things revealed to me, and I saw the conversation coming up about Andrew's past recently. And to be honest, it was like a little bit alarming to me.
That's not me.
And so I thought I would share something, and then I think that's since been deleted, but you picked up on it. And basically, this was about Andrew's past before the Crucible, and about his military past and everything. And there's a reason why he went off the face of the earth for a very long time. And there's a military background. Not many people know much about that. Then he goes missing off the face of the earth. So I'm spending time at his place, and basically I found 6 passports in his name, and that was the first big red flag. Because, well, I don't know about that really, but what I do know is that when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. So he tries to act like he smokes like normal cigarettes, but then when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. And I found that a weird detail, like a weird thing to do.
Yeah, why hide that? That is such a strange detail to hide.
Yeah.
He's a strange guy altogether, though. I mean, I remember the first time I kind of had a back and forth with him. He like lost it. Like he went maniacal. Like he clearly was drinking that night.
It's probably from the head trauma, dude. It's probably from the amnesia, because I don't know if you noticed yesterday the other day in the debate. And look, we're not gonna talk about the debate, but like, look, his leg shaking like that. That's because that's from the government programming. Like that's where it comes from. All that twitching and shaking and everything like that.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, he clearly was nervous and agitated or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, the first time I had an interaction with him, he actually sent a video or posted a video like laughing maniacally. Really weird. Like, yeah, he's a strange guy, man. Really strange guy.
Yeah. And then there was another thing that I found, dude. I don't even know how to say this, to be honest, but like I was in the living room one day, and basically I was walking around, and then it was maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was thinking, afternoon. So I found my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna get some afternoon delight. Mama always said, if it's right, it's right. While waiting till the middle of a cold, dark night. Sky rockets in flight. Project Constitution. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Good one.
Afternoon delight. Project Constitution, brother. How did you not know? Did you do a basic, cursory little bit of research, my friend?
You wouldn't give me anything. I tried.
Got me working up an appetite, getting forward to a little afternoon delight. Oh, he's one of my best friends. I am currently live streaming. I've been shit posting about it all week. Project Constitution, walk me through how you do all of this research, my friend. Please, I'd love to know it.
Yeah, well.
Thinking of you's got me working up an appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Mama.
All right. I'm not even going to play their game. Like I said, he's a loser. I don't want anything to do with that.
This dumb goofy. Oh, man. Can we say that was the best reveal? Boy, this is how you troll right here. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. Rattlesnake, well done. You and Cold-Blooded Christian. Oh, man, y'all. Please go check out the videos. I think it was 2 live streams where we had Cold-Blooded Christian up. And the second one, we watched all 3 of the videos. He clowned Candace. Her cult members got so big, y'all. The candy-ass cult members got so big mad. They got so big mad, he took that man channel down. Punk asses. Because they can't handle stuff. They want to get all extra feely and touchy with their little punk asses. They some punks. Oh, Rattlesnake. I've never heard of him. Well done. Well done. Project Boogie Nose look like a whole idiot. I sit in front of this flag. Get your ass from in front of our flag. That is our United States of America.
Nubby's got me working up an appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Mama.
All right. I'm not even going to play their games. Like I said, he's a loser. I don't want anything to do with that.
He's a loser. Your dog is out for no reason.
We did it, boys. we did it.
Well done. And he's cute as hell. Oh, he's a little cutie pie. Rattlesnake TV, he a whole cutie pie. I like the artwork. Whatever it is. What is that? What is that? Child, he's a cutie pie. That was well done. Well done. This is how it's done, y'all. Oh my God. He's best friends with Andrew Wilson. He does debates and goes on to whatever podcast. Is that the name of the podcast? Or just going random podcast? He is cute, Tina. Oh my God. Got him, y'all. He is cute. He real cute. Mama got eyes. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my God. This was epic. I loved every bit of this. Oh man, you think this dumbass?
All right, we are live. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's me.
He thought he was gonna get an exclusive. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and dog out Andrew Wilson for hours. Nope. He clowned his ass out. Oh, he clowned him good. Oh, he got him good. Oh my God. Where are my bookmarks? Oh, I can't find my bookmarks. Hold on. I'm trying to get back to my bookmarks. Where are they? Okay, here we go. Hey, y'all, you guys are amazing. That was awesome. And this is Cold-Blooded Christian. Make sure you guys are following him on Twitter X. He came over to the LLC and he had did the ultimate troll on Candace. Y'all got to go check out my videos. He came up and we listened to his videos of the calls. Oh, man. Candace, use a punk ass. You're a whole punk. You are being trolled left and right. That's how it's done. So we got a lot of videos to catch up on. Oh, shout out to Mr. Exclusive, okay? Shout out to him. Let's see here. Did we see this video for Milk Bar?
Would have never approved of. Turning Point USA for Erica. Amount of evidence.
Do we see this? That's a Black Widow. Oh, this is what? How did I pick? Man, see, this is what happens when you don't go live for like 3 or 4 days. I ain't been live since Friday. I'm missing so much. I haven't seen this. Okay, let's see this. Let's check this out.
That is now piling up against Erica Kirk. I've seen enough. Erica Kirk should be dragged into a police precinct. The assassination of Charlie Kirk was something akin to a regicide, right? The assassination of a king to install a new ruler who the king would have never approved of. Turning Point USA for Erica Kirk, and what I think is fair to refer to as their federal accomplices. Anyways, back at headquarters, I am told it's business as usual. And it's kind of giving me like, I don't know, LBJ when he gets sworn in that famous picture. Unfortunately, sworn in. Unfortunately, of course, he's sad in this photo. Gosh, he's obviously not wanting to be the president of the United States. JFK was shot and killed. And now LBJ has to step up, unfortunately. But I gotta be honest, I wasn't there.
Of course you weren't, you dumbass. You know how old you would be, Candace. We know you're bad with math. We're talking about the president of the United States versus CEO of a nonprofit organization that they run as a private business. He can appoint whomever he wants. He does not need your permission to do a damn thing. All you can be is big mad from now until God returns, you dumb demon. Candace, and that is what you shall be. A dumb demon who's big mad that you are not CEO of TPUSA. Period. You will never be that. I say that with a smile on my face.
I don't think LBJ was actually that upset. JFK, right? Knowing, as I do, and as Charlie did believe that LBJ was involved, which then implicates the feds, because she loved Charlie, loved him like Lyndon Baines Johnson loved JFK. No time to grieve. She needed to be sworn in as the new leader before his body was even cold. She's a grieving widow.
You dumbass. You do realize that she is the director of the board as well. And they have every right to ensure continuity in their operations. That's a 5-minute ordeal to vote unanimously for her to become CEO and director of the board. They have the right within their bylaws to do it. They did it, and it was done. The end. You're big mad about something you have no control over. Like laws you're not familiar with. This is what happens when you fail to read, you stupid demon.
He's forced to assume his role and reverse everything that he did, like LBJ did after JFK's death. Malevolence. I continue to underscore what Elizabeth Lane, the reporter, stated in her post, that in her opinion, Erica Kirk exhibits the attributes of a psychopath. That Erica Kirk might be a psychopath. Erica Kirk is a psychopath. A psychopath is the best answer that I can come up with. My assessment that she's a psychopath. Erica Kirk, and to continue to pretend that anything she has done is normal, to pretend and act like she is a grieving widow when she is anything but.
Candace, she doesn't give a damn that you are walking the earth. Had you never said her name, she wouldn't have been saying yours. That is how irrelevant you are. Now you forced yourself upon her for no reason because everything is fake and gay to you. And you don't know how to accept the word no. Y'all, Candace cannot handle rejection. Demons typically get mad when they get rejected. Candace can't handle rejection. This is her throwing a tantrum because Erica Kirk was ignoring her. Y'all weren't friends. What you mad about? You big mad because she was ignoring you. She didn't owe you attention. You not her mama, she not yours. Y'all are not related. You're insignificant in her household. You don't pay her bills. Why do you want to make yourself more important than who you really are in someone else's life? No, you're behind is down in hell on that totem pole. Erica Kirk said, I have no intentions of making you more important than you think you are. That is, you don't kick rocks, you dumb demon. You should be somewhere trying to get this demon pulled out of you.
She plots behind the scenes. She sends people to fall on the sword for her. She's more akin to Cersei Lannister. This woman was not actually a grieving widow. She wasn't a grieving widow. That actually, one could argue that she may have even been a psychopath for doing this, being able to do this after she killed her husband. Do you know how they built that case? people who actually cared about Eric and offered various details, and to the point that, well, none of these points in various details about how Erica is grieving would ever survive in the court of law. Ironically, in this case against Corey Richens, for which she...
No, because then you need evidence, you dumbass. What would be her motive? Candace, contrary to you and your dumb cult members that don't read books, Charlie Kirk would be financially more valuable alive than deceased. He was able to build his own company from the ground up, where it started bringing in double-digit millions of dollars. Person only dies once. He's not coming back. So whatever influx of revenue they receive as a response to his death, it's not going to be permanent like that. So if there's a financial motive, he's actually more profitable alive, because he was the face of TPUSA. She was behind the scenes. Most of us probably wouldn't have even known about her like that. And she didn't want to be in the forefront. You act as if you have evidence to show that she was just trying to always take the lead on something. Look at her work behind the scenes, supported her husband behind the scenes, a stay-at-home mom. I didn't even know she was as accomplished as she is. So where's the logic in that? You can't take none of this BS to court, you dumb demon. Because see, here's the one thing you don't have, Candace: intent, motive, or evidence. And I'm just being realistic here. There is no reason he should be alive and well if that be the case. You think she would want him to be assassinated like that on national television, where her kids will be scarred for life? Where you have over 3,000 people, men, women, and children, the elderly and students, traumatized from that one event, from him being shot on national TV at that campus. You understand all the students traumatized by that? Let's not forget all the people you've traumatized single-handedly by doxing them. Anybody that went to UVU, you out here trying to dox them when your dumb ass didn't go to UVU. Unless you didn't want people to go because you didn't want anybody to put two and two together. How much did you pay Tyler Robinson Candace? Y'all know she a demon. How much did you pay Tyler Robinson Candace? Maybe that's what you don't want people to find out. Candace, if we look further back on those security camera footages, will you be on it? Wearing all black in the middle of the night with a hat on. Girl, Erica, you better ask them for some security camera footage. Go back to September 1st. I need to see camera footages going back to September 1st of 2025. Because this dumb demon has not given us her alibi or George Farmer's. Where's George's alibi? I keep bringing this up for a reason.
Was ultimately found guilty. The prosecutors played the 911 call and said explicitly that it didn't sound like a grieving widow.
The first minute is not the sound of a wife becoming a widow. To echo her friend Chelsea Barney, the first minute is the sound of a wife becoming a black widow.
She's not grieving right. She sounds like she's become a black widow, not a widow. And to refuse some foregone conclusion that spouses simply would never have a hand in the murder of one another, which actually flies in the face of reality. Something is off. People who were willing to stand up and do what you guys describe as immoral or evil and demanding a further investigation when nothing...
No one's studying your dumbass conspiracy theories. We don't care about your opinion. Where's your evidence? You know, it's so funny. Candace is stalking Erica Kirk. And yet, what evidence do you have to prove she's involved? You have people stalking her, living in her residential building. And none of you buffoons can come up with video footage to show that she did anything out of pocket. Candace, you'll be handing her a lawsuit if you put out video footage confirming that you're having her stalked. And it's a crime. It's a felony. So I hope you go to jail for 3 to 5 years. Yep, I sure do. I advocate for Candace to go to prison for cyberstalking Erica Kirk. So you and your minions are still too stupid, even with them stalking her and living in her residential building, to give us any evidence to prove Erica Kirk was involved. So why are you still stalking her? Because all that stalking has led to nothing. You just saying all this BS means nothing in the court of law. Where's your evidence? You're stalking her. She said, I have direct sources and contacts living in her residential building. And with all of that, you and the Three Stooges, or how many of it is living in her residential building, still can't come up with viable evidence, video footage at all, fingerprints of something, a weapon, to show proof that Erica Kirk did anything. You would think this stalking mission would be aborted, right? Even with you confessing to a felony, you still can't produce evidence, because that is how retarded this dumb demon is.
Makes sense. And so what I would say is, here is what I know. Grieving widows do not lie about threats that their husbands were facing the night before their death. They don't lie about that stuff. Grieving widows do not make up quotations that the surgeon never said about a Superman neck to manage PR, least of all on the day that they're burying their husbands. That,
I'll say it, Candace, Charlie Kirk was Superman. He had a Superman neck, man of steel, neck of steel, everything else. And what? And what? We got photos of him being Superman. And what, Candace? I'm gonna post that photo up after this. Here stands Charlie, Superman. And all because Candace doesn't know how euphemisms work, nor can she spell it.
right there is why it is impossible for me to think that Erica Kirk is not complicit somehow. That is her being coached and sent to delude the public into believing that there was more and it wasn't so clear cut when she knew that it wasn't. Evil. That's evil. Hunter showed more emotion in an hour and a half talking about crack than Erica has in 8 months. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments like that. That it's crazy that.
No, you and your cult members are retarded. Hunter Biden called himself a crackhead, but then got big mad when people called him a crackhead right back. You calling yourself a crackhead, you moron? How you gonna get mad? How you gonna get mad at somebody calling you a crackhead when you call yourself that? Bob, you don't kick rocks. What you mean? Because Candace is an idiot. None of the people around her know how words work.
You're seeing more emotion and character out of Hunter Biden than you are seeing from the, the wife of the Black Widow, the CEO. I think Erica.
The Black Widow. Why do you keep calling her that? Scarlett Johansson is like, listen, you dummy. I am Black Widow, part of the Marvel's Avengers. Y'all, Erica Kirk might be able to whoop Candace's ass too. Candace, why don't you just set up a boxing match and be done with this? So Erica Kirk can beat your ass. I personally would go out there and help her learn how to spar a little bit. Obviously, that's what Candace wants. She want a whole fight. Erica Kirk don't look like she for play. I'm just saying, Candace. She look like she can whoop your ass. I'm here for it. That'll be the fight of the century. Candace Owens versus Erica Kirk. Box it out until somebody is unconscious. Candace, she will beat the shit out of you.
Is calculated. And I want to say to JD Vance, you better wake up fast, okay? That's a Black Widow, my friend. She's not grieving right. She sounds like she's become the Black Widow, not a widow. The Black Widow. That's a Black Widow, my friend. You will get bit.
So you should be scared as hell, Candace. That's what you should be. Candace should be scared as hell then. You might not want to step to me since I'm a black widow. Oh, we got a Superman photo. Candace. I'm calling Charlie Kirk a Superman. And we got pictures. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, look at Charlie Kirk as Superman. Erica Kirk as Supergirl. And Thunkhead as the Penguin. Candace, I told you I'm going to troll your dumb ass every chance I get. Charlie Kirk was Superman. What the hell? Kick your ass. Hold on. There we go. Enjoy that.
Amount of evidence that is now piling up.
Enjoy that, you moron. This was a video. I think one of you guys tagged me in on this. Where Steven Crowder did an interview with Andrew Wilson and was asking about the lack of pushback, I guess. I don't know. But let's check this out.
We all know that.
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear, by the way. George is Catwoman. Charlie Kirk, Superman. Erica Kirk is Supergirl. George Farmer is Catwoman. And Candace is the fat penguin. Oh, Army has a new video. Yes. Oh, I was so waiting on it. All right, we'll get to it. Y'all, we just doing a whole lineup today, okay? We got time today. Y'all got time. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We having fun. We got time. Hang out with me. I missed 3 good days. We finally got the merch up and running. We still got the fundraiser going. Thank you all so much for your support. Let's get back to it. Steven Crowder interviews Andrew Wilson. This is just a short snippet. It's like a minute and 50 seconds.
There are people who will agree with you. And by the way, PBD's crowd mostly thought you won. We'll bring up our own poll. But you know that there are people who will already agree with you no matter what, people who will agree with her no matter what. Then there are some who have ears to hear, eyes to see. How do you think that needle will be moved from today?
I think it's the beginning of a snowball effect.
Okay.
So now that she's been challenged, I think, and had to give an accounting for the evidence, did a very poor job. I think that more of them will feel compelled to do more of these debates, or at least I'm hoping so. And I think that that'll create the snowball effect. At least that's what I'm hoping. But ultimately, there wasn't a need to push back too much on too many things, because she just admitted that she didn't have any evidence for anything.
Well,
so
that
where do you go from there? You're like, hey, do you have any evidence for that? And they're like, no. She went back on all of her claims. And so, like, where do you go from there? In other words, there was nowhere I needed to go to demonstrate what it was I was trying to demonstrate, which is that these people have lots and lots of claims, and the second they're confronted with them, they back off on all of them. Every single time. Her sources, what a joke that was.
Exactly.
My sources told me. My sources told me. Well, what validates your sources? The fact that I've released some footage and stuff. Yeah. How would that validate your sources in these things? That
this is the thing. She claims she's had some high-ranking French government employee call her about transactions that they saw being facilitated through Club Descent for her assassination. So if they saw the transactions, why do you ask them to do a print screenshot? Take photos of it. How did they see these transactions? Was it in somebody's phone, on a laptop? A bank statement? What are we talking about here? And then try to say, well, there's obviously a paper trail. So why didn't you ask them to send you evidence of the paper trail, you dumbass? You claim that they saw the transactions with their own eyes in your alternate reality. Whatever. But you didn't ask them, can you take a photo? Can you record it? What exactly are you looking at? Are these transactions online? Are you looking at a computer, a laptop, a phone? Is this something printed out in a report or something? Can you take photos or record what you're seeing? You think she would ask that, right? No. You know why? Because that would have to put her in the hot seat to have to actually be held accountable for failing to ask this so-called high-ranking French government employee, aka Carmen Sandiego. It's Carmen Sandiego. It's a blend between Carmen Sandiego and Where's Waldo. She would have to be yeah, it's a hybrid of Where's Waldo and Carmen Sandiego. It's like, where's Waldo wearing the trench coat and the hat from Carmen Sandiego? Except it's still red and white striped. Candace, we're gonna make that into a logo. Can we get a photo of that? Can we get a photo of Where's Waldo wearing the trench coat and hat from Carmen Sandiego? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got to be on the case. Candace. Oh, you so stupid. And her cult members get big mad because we do a t-shirt. Yes, we're clowning your cult leader and we're going to make money doing it. Hell yeah. What you mean? Candace out here profiting off of a man's death. I'm going to profit off of her buffoonery. And I am here for it. Continue to be a buffoon, Candace. And I'm going to keep making t-shirts. The Luxters are going to continue to give me photos. Because you see now it's a very real thing. I have no quarrels with that, Candace. You can kiss my ass. And you owe me $10,000. This is insane. Why didn't she tell that high-ranking French government employee? Send me some evidence. You calling me and telling me this? Can you call me back? Go take some photos or a video. And then send it to me. I'll give you my personal email address for that one. But get off the phone. Then call me back when you're done. Because that's how that works. That's how stupid Candace is. You can't make this stuff up. She's that retarded. So her anonymous source is a fictitious cartoon character that we all looked in books to see. We've been all looking for Where's Waldo.
Makes no sense at all. These, I think ultimately, I'm sure that there's going to be some negative clips about me, especially pushed by the Owens people. But ultimately,
I'm going to do some negative clips on you, but that's just for funsies.
Of course. But ultimately, she didn't have anything. She had nothing. She literally had nothing. And so what made this an easy debate for me was that she didn't fucking have nothing. It's like, what do you want me to do?
She had nothing. And Andrew Wilson has some beautiful eyes. I'm just noticing his eyes. He has some beautiful eyes. Candace, everybody agrees you're an idiot. You had nothing. Oh, child. Y'all, Faxby, shout out to Faxby. I'm glad to see him up here on X again.
We all know that there are people who will agree with you.
She said.
Hold on. Okay, I want to make sure I start at the top. Boy, he has a way of making her look like the goof she is. Look at his face. Andrew, that's what I'm saying. Andrew Wilson looks pretty good. Got this nice black salt pepper. What's it called? The salt and pepper beard. His eyes, he has beautiful eyes. His eyes are gorgeous. It's the other one, huh? Rattlesnake TV. You make mama blush. Wow. Oh, he cute. Rattlesnake is cute. Is he married? I don't want to make his wife mad. Calm down. Like Ami. Ami is, honey, he's so cute to me. But I can't disrespect his wife and marriage and stuff like that. Honey, Rattlesnake. Is he married? I was like, oh my God. Candace had an earpiece in. I don't know why her cult members can't seem to accept that. All of them were wearing earpieces because they were talking to the people behind stage. He brought his people. He had people in production working the videos and stuff. They all were wearing earpieces. Why is it that the candy ass cult members can't believe their cult leader was wearing an earpiece? Can't make this up. She was wearing an earpiece. Someone was telling her the charges because Candace can't read. When you're saying words like rhetoric and you don't know what thunder is, you don't know how to even recite criminal charges. You just damn don't. And she was reciting them as she heard them. Her stalling, she was like, well, why is there a rush here? Where's there a rush here? Because they were telling her in the ear, hold on, I'm pulling them up. He couldn't name them off the top of his head, neither could anybody else, unless you memorize them. That's not some people memorize. Somebody else's criminal charges is 7, 8 of them. She did not know them. She stalled because they were telling her, just stall right quick while we look it up. We're looking it up. Internet's running. Because they were having issues getting up videos. They all were wearing earpieces. All of them. The dumb clown that called himself a moderator with his dumb ass. He's such a punk and a simp. Andrew Wilson and Candace, the demon. They were all wearing earpieces. Y'all don't make me go back to Rattlesnake TV, honey. Is he married? Oh, he's so cute. What's going on, Queen Table? Oh, Queen Table Rock. Girl, we watched a couple of your videos you tagged me on. Oh, my goodness. That is true on the earpieces they were to hear the audio. Yeah, they all had earpieces. Rob said this live. Yeah, they all were wearing earpieces, y'all. They were all able to hear what was going on backstage. Okay? Shout out to Rattlesnake TV for making my morning. Yum, mom. Yum, 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 yum. He hates women? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Indigo. I can call. Oh, I believe you. You can call Rob right now and confirm. Yeah, I believe you. He was a horrible moderator. Tell him Lady Luck Club said you sucked as a moderator. You suck. You suck. You suck donkey deep. He had to come up with a whole theme song for that and everything. It was terrible. You're supposed to remain neutral at all times. You sitting there asking questions, bending in her favor, and you don't do that. We don't do that. I would have moderated. She would have had to shut the hell up. I would not have came to your house though, Candace. I ain't got time for you and your dumb demon. Nope. We don't know what you and George be doing up in there. How did George get a black eye? Should have asked Andrew Wilson. Can you go and ask George how he get the black eye? You know what? Can you call Rob and ask him to ask George how did he get that black eye? Because there's something going on up in that house. Candace, I call it every time and you know I do. Something going on in that house. You've got suspicious injuries you've never explained. George had a whole black eye he wanted us all to see. Something weird going on in that household. And you got 4 little ones there. Candace, how did George get that black eye? How did you break your foot? You out your mind. Can you ask Rob that? Somebody who knows how to get in touch? Lois, I would have voted for you. I would have loved to do it. I would have had to do it virtual. No, I'm not coming out to that demon house. Nah, we ain't doing that. There's something demonic going on up in there, and I ain't going up in there. And she's sitting here talking about Satanism and all that. Her and the devil are a liar. I'll come on virtual though, but I'm not going in person. I have to have the whole armor of God with me. No, thank you. George, you got to tell us how you got that black eye. Or Judge, pick one. Hey, Marchon. Oh, Honey Bakery laughing. Y'all listen here. Oh, I would love a collab. He says this helps him with his English, the all caps. I told him it's okay if he needs to be able to do that to help him with his English. Breaking on Indigo said, what? Oh, don't tell me rattlesnakes. No, he don't look like he's that big. Email me, honey. Email me, Arboriche. I hope I'm saying your name right. Indigo. Didn't he say that? He said he don't like women. And Rattlesnake TV said that about all women. Rattlesnake, honey, that's not all women. I'm a whole grown woman. I don't even know I don't even have them emotions to feel that stuff. What? You can't make this up. He's mean. Oh, he's so cute though. What do you mean? Are y'all serious? So on Jake's live goes, what does her house smell like? I cracked up. Candace's house smells like pickle and pig feet. Smells like pickles and pig feet up in her house. No, her house got to smell like dirty diapers all day. Smells like a damn daycare. You got demons all up in there. George in the closet getting it on. Andrew Tate. Then you got these 4 kids probably sitting here peeing and pooping everywhere. No, it got to smell like a whole daycare up in her house. Dirty diapers. It smells like poopy diapers in here. And sour milk. Pickles and pig feet. Oh, she owes me $10,000 then. She should have no problem giving me my $10K. Candace, you owe me $10,000, you demon. Give me my money. Smell like Boy George boyfriends. Y'all, let's get to this video. Oh, you guys are awesome. I can't believe Rattlesnake is mean. Are you for real? Are you just trolling? Rattlesnake is cute.
Is the president of France paid to have her killed? She says the FBI is covering for him. And in the middle of all of it, she went to Dollywood. Today, we're laying out the entire timeline of Candace Owens' assassination claim. In her own words, in the words of the FBI, and in the words of the French government. So you can decide for yourself if this adds up. It starts here, late November 2025. Candace Owens posted on X that a French government contact tipped her off. Emmanuel Macron and his wife Bridget, she says, ordered her assassination. Her price tag, $1.5 million. Her alleged weapon, an Israeli operative. 40 million views, 0 documents, 0 names she's willing to put on the record. 0 corroboration. Then it grows. She adds a detail. The alleged hitman, she claims, trained with the French Foreign Legion. She ties the funding to a private French club. Yet still, no paperwork.
I don't think you said it smelled like Butter Stat 7 in the basement. Comment of the day. Y'all, Yeasty has got to be outrageously out of control in that basement. Candace, you sit down in that basement filming for a pre-scripted, pre-recorded show. You got to be down there, what, 2 hours? Because Lord knows she's making a lot of mistakes. Oh, it smells like Monostat 7. Cut. I need a Monostat 7 break. Hold on. I'll be back. It's an itching and a burning. Candace, that was the worst thing you've ever done. Told a court of law that you're having recurrent systemic yeast infections because you chose to live with black mold. We're going to clown you for that for all of eternity. There's no Monostat 7 that can tame that. God said, I don't need all that up in here in heaven. And you got a demon. Girl, bye. all that yeast. My rivers are flowing with milk and honey. We're not doing that sourdough stuff. No. Be gone from me. You stink.
No court filing, no named source who will confirm any of it on record. France 24 put it under a microscope. Their verdict? False. Unsubstantiated conspiracy theory. The GIGN, France's elite counter-terror unit, the one she implied was involved, came out and said plainly, this isn't what we do, and this didn't happen. And it's worth remembering here, Owens is already being sued for defamation by the Macrons over her earlier claim that Bridget Macron is secretly a man. That's the same couple she's now accusing of ordering her death. It's convenient timing, but you can decide. So what does the FBI actually say? FBI Director Kash Patel was asked directly, and his answer? The Bureau takes all threats seriously and investigates them. That's it. That's the statement. Not, we've confirmed a French assassination plot. Not, we have evidence Macron ordered a hit. Just, we look into the threats like we look into all threats. And
Candace, just like they're going to look into the threats when it comes to you doxing. They're going to take that seriously too. Multiple people filing FBI complaints against you and your dumb cult members for cyber harassment, stalking, doxing. You got people getting death threats. In the name of Candace, dumbass demons and cult members are sending death threats. I don't play that BS over here. And please be respectful in the chat. There's no reason to be snarky. Typically, Averiche, we don't allow people to just leave comments with all caps. But since you indicated it actually helps you with your English, I said it's all good. But let's keep it respectful in the chat. We won't play that over here. I want to have healthy dialogue and conversations. We all understand that hit the phone. That's why people are coming at you with all caps, because I just don't like to see that. To me, it's a sign of yelling. But since that helps you with being able to, you know, speak English or whatever in the chat, that's cool. We're going to keep it copacetic. We all good on that? Hit the phone. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. Just got to make sure we all on one accord. All right. Good. All right. Hit the phone. Oh, because we got it. There's another content creator who reports heavily on Umar Oopaloopa Johnson, and he always said hit the one. So in order to ensure everybody's, you know, able to answer and respond, instead of saying yes or no, just put in the number, hit the phone. So I came up with hit the phone because one was already taken. Why 4? I don't know. It's my favorite number. This is. So I always say hit the phone. Let's get back to it.
And then it got messier. Owens filed a FOIA request for Patel's travel records. She claimed the FBI told her the request was too great a burden to fulfill. The FBI's own rapid response account publicly said that's not what they said, accusing her directly of misrepresenting their letter. So now, it's not just an unproven assassination claim, it's a public credibility fight with the actual federal agency she says should be protecting her. Here's where the story stops making sense. If you genuinely believe a foreign government paid to have you killed, if you believe there's an active funded operative hunting you, you just don't do this. Candace Owens was spotted at Dollywood during peak holiday season, posing for photos with strangers. No visible security detail, no caution, just smiling for the camera. And it wasn't a one-off. Around this same time, she was also seen at holiday parties and Christmas events, living her normal public life in crowds, unguarded. So ask yourself, if the president of France hired a killer to end your life, does a theme park in Tennessee sound like where you'd be standing in a crowd for a selfie? This isn't a one-time claim.
Her cult members don't have brains. They don't think. They don't read. They don't spell. They just, yes, master. Okay, hive mentality. We're going to just say whatever she says. And gossip. That's why Project Booger Nose should be trolled the way he is. Because he had no intentions of offering up any valid information that the public needed to know. He was just going to gossip like a little schoolgirl with his booger nose picking ass, eating corn chips and Cheetos. He just makes the aspect of eating Cheetos now sound disgusting. You're not taking Doritos from us, but Cheetos, You give Cheeto Puffs a bad name. You can imagine his dumb ass sitting with that little plastic bin of Cheeto Puff balls, and he just turn it up. If anybody house stink, it's got to be Project Booger Nose. Y'all know his house smells like funky corn chips, sweaty feet, and poop. You can't make this up. All the worst smells on earth. You know, rotten cabbage, hard-boiled eggs that's been sitting out for 6 days in the sun. Yeah, that's his house. You know he stank. He don't even look like he bathes or brush his teeth. Yes.
She made and moved past. CNN reported that even after sitting down face-to-face with Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, and hearing her directly refute the conspiracy theories tying his death to France, Israel, and Egypt, Owens still would not walk it back. And most recently, in her debate with Andrew Wilson on the Patrick Bet David podcast, she doubled down again, calling Tyler Robinson, the man charged with killing Charlie Kirk, a patsy, and continuing to jester at the same foreign actor theories. While Wilson...
Candace, you can't come up with another word. Patsy is fake and gay. Or are you feeding into that? Which one is it? This is the same idiot that has a whole demon in her that wants Tyler Robinson to be free. But she can't tell you who she think did anything out there. She can't name one single person that she believes committed the crime. Funny how that works. Candace, where is you and George Farmer's alibi? Because, see, you love to sit here and throw that out on everybody else. Your cult members aren't even asking that question. Concerns me. They should be able to tell us where you were between September 8th through September 11th of 2025. Where were you for those 3 days? Starting with September 8th. Because, see, Candace is a hit dog hollering. Candace say bow wow. She's a hit dog hollering. All she does is projection. For her to even go back to those specific dates is projection. Obviously, Candace was not at home September 8th. Candace, where were you at? If we start looking at security camera footage and we see your dumb ass going through an airport on September 8th, what will we find? You're not the only one that can get information, heifer. Did you buy a flight ticket with your credit card or cash? There's one thing George don't know how to do. Hide in an airport. Because, see, last time he had a black eye. Did he not? And then they go out on trips and don't always tell nobody. She don't even tell her cult members whenever she traveling like that. She don't always say it in advance. She thinks somebody really care. No, we want your alibi. Where's your alibi? So she's quite capable of traveling without telling anybody. And because her shows are pre-recorded and pre-scripted, You don't know if she recorded between September 8th through September 11th of 2025. She could have recorded 3 or 4 days worth of shows in one day, and you will never know that. All of her shows are pre-recorded and pre-scripted and edited. That's not a prerequisite to proving she was doing it in her basement in her house. If she, let's say, recorded all her shows the weekend of Labor Day of last year, then September 8th through September 11th, she could have been traveling and just scheduled a premiere of her show for each of those days. That doesn't mean that she was at home in Tennessee. Candace, where is your alibi for those dates? And what will we find if we start looking at videos of camera footage in airports? You know, one that's close to you in Tennessee. If we start going back, what we gonna find? Are we gonna see you going through the airport? Was George Farmer waiting at the Dairy Queen for Tyler Robinson or what? No one has gone and collected Candace's phones and devices. You think Tyler Robinson gonna tell on her? Yeah, he admitted to it that he did it. What's the chance of Tyler Robinson saying, yeah, but Candace paid me? Candace, you have no evidence to prove that you were at home and that you were not out there at UVU on September 10th. Zero evidence. No one has to believe that you were at home recording, live streaming, none of that, because you don't do that. So she could have very well recorded 3 or 4 days worth of shows, went out and traveled. This girl will go to whole countries and not tell anybody. But when you're sitting here questioning everybody else's alibi or anyone that went near UVU, then no, we're going to demand that you tell us your alibi. Where's your alibi, Candace? See here. You're worried about filing a report against 92 people in a private group chat. Do you understand why I keep saying to do it? I want you to. Yeah, because, man, wondering where you were September 8th through the 11th is going to be something else. Now, at some point, Candace, somebody going to put something out there, and you will have no choice but to address it. Just like the claims of George Farmer walking up to another grown man and grabbing him by the dank.
Laid out the state's actual evidence. Every chance she's had to produce hard evidence, a name, a document, a corroborating witness, she's chosen escalation instead. So let's tally it up. By our count, 6 major claims, 0 pieces of independent, verifiable evidence. We're not saying nobody has ever threatened Candace Owens. Public figures get threats. I've received threats, and every threat deserves to be taken seriously. What we're saying is this. An assassination plot allegedly ordered by a sitting head of state is one of the most serious claims a public figure can make. And serious claims need serious evidence. So far, she
Candace, they don't want you dead. They want you in court, you dumbass girl. No, we want the demon to come to court. That is all. They want you in court. That's it.
Hasn't produced any. And her own actions, from Dollywood to the FBI feud to the Andrew Wilson debate, keep undercutting the story instead of supporting it.
Child. Well done, Fax Me. Well done, well done, well done. Y'all, we got to get Cold-Blooded Christian in. He does great videos, and we love him. I still hate the fact that they had his channel taken. And YouTube sucks for letting that happen so easily. They suck. Lying lips. Because that's all Candace knows how to do is lie like hell. So, y'all, we got to get this in. Hit the 4 when you can see in here.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, you know.
Say that. You said literally.
I did say that on my entire show.
There were people at certain point.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I guess my whole thing is, why does this meeting even matter? Like, what is the actual claim that's being made here? That's been my.
Didn't I tell y'all to pay attention to body language? Boy, cold-blooded. You're not missing, sir. I told you I'll pay attention to body language. Her blink rate, the way she bites her lip or whatever the hell she doing. Eating herself. Who knows? She's an alien. Perhaps she's consuming herself. She's giving herself a meal today. Shout out to the cold-blooded Christian. Yeah, I love these video edits. Eda Marie, Milk Bar, cold-blooded Christian. I love the way they edit their videos where they call out Jay Witt. I mean, absolutely amazing. I'm here for it.
Confusion, the whole point, the whole time is like, okay, let's say that there's absolute proof.
Turning point, you're complicit in his murder.
There's absolute proof, you know, photographic evidence that everything that Snow says is true. Like, who cares? I mean, what does that prove? What is the actual accusation?
Lack of, y'all see she's not giving any eye contact. Lack of eye contact, facial tics, biting her lip, rocking a little bit. It's like a measure to kind of soothe, comfort themselves. She knows she's lying like hell. She made this whole thing up. And now Mitch Snow, he filed something else too, saying, you know, no, Your Honor, dismiss everything. Hell no. Take y'all dumbasses to court. This is the body language you got to pay attention to. Without this, most people would just kind of ignore the fact that she's a pathological liar. Candace. Physiological tics. Your body's response to you lying is always going to tell on you. You can't even look at everybody in the camera.
Who do you think was conspiring with who to do what? Was conspiring with who to do what?
Yeah.
And I think it, you know, obviously the name of the episode. I think it, you know, obviously the name of the episode was, you know, the day before Charlie Kirk was murdered. The insinuation is that this was a assassination planning meeting, which I don't even see any evidence of that. And then people I'm arguing with online are saying, no, this has nothing to do with the assassination. I don't even see any evidence of that. And then people I'm arguing with online are saying, no, this has nothing to do with the assassination.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, you know, if the
Candace, correct is wet. Why are you sniffing your nose like that? You sniffing again or what? Are you sniffing the Adderall or what are we doing? Candace, I like a drug fiend. Acting like a crackhead. You don't have to buy this, y'all, you know, have a meetup right before this live or what? Or is this signs where your itching is wearing off and you need more? Which one is it? She's acting like she's acting like she is like, yeah, no, come on, it's wearing off. Come on. She having the itch. She got a junky itch. This is like twitches and stuff. It you know, like movements junkies make when they're like needing the next fix. Candace doing crack.
space is wide.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, you know, if the space is why this matters, why does Fort Huacachuca even matter? Like, what is the claim being made? Even matter? Like, what is the claim being made? I still don't even understand that.
Hey, that's what she's doing. She laughing at her cult members. Thank you for paying my attorney fees.
So, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we don't have that money. You have millions of dollars. No, we don't have that money. Y'all. MAGA Meg. Okay, so we got to see this. Oh, this one is really short. So this is one that I got tagged on this morning. Y'all shout out to all the fantastic content creators that came over. Today we had Clerpatriot up in the house, and I want you all to make sure if you came in late, please check out the replay. Clerpatriot has been doxxed and harassed and has had to scrub information off the internet. All these things because the candy ass cult members are still dumb. And then they get mad when you report their ass to the FBI. Now own up to it. Don't be cowards now. They're putting people through the ringer because they don't like what someone is saying. So they think this somehow is a dictatorship over here, and the hell it is. Nope. She's not our cult leader or dictator. Candy ass cult members. She's yours. She's also a demon. She's all yours. And that demon. But don't force on everybody else. I don't give a damn about throwing no tantrum.
I'm uncomfortable.
What's wrong with you, Mom? Why are you so scared? You don't get to ask those questions.
Candy cult. Your leader is insane. Okay, that's all. Bye. She's so creepy. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Mom?
This is not long enough.
So scared. You don't get to ask those questions.
Candy cult. Your leader is insane. Okay, that's all. Bye. She's so creepy.
Where's Ami? Oh man, I gotta do a set. Y'all know I gotta do a separate one to go over her partial motion to dismiss, as well as Mitch Snow's motion to dismiss because they some punk asses and they don't want to go to court. It's funny. Oh, I like her. Oh my god. Oh y'all, oh, this is it. Mindy says us watching Candace Owens every time she opens her mouth. Yeah. Candace, seeing you had that junkie itch. It's like watching you do this. Candace up here. What the hell you doing? Oh my god. Oh, my stomach hurt. Where's Ami? Ami, Mama's waiting. Oh my god. Yes. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you guys animated this. Oh, this is so epic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well done, Whole Truth. Well done. Oh, we could put that on a coffee mug. Whole Truth, let me know. You know I'll give you a shout out in the description. Y'all, we at it. We got it.
See what you're doing. I really.
Hold on. We gotta go back. I gotta go back. All right, y'all. So this is gonna be the last video we get in this segment. I'm gonna schedule a different live stream for this evening to go over the response to the Brian Harper lawsuit, her partial motion to dismiss, Ms. Snow's motion to dismiss, as well as the updates from the Macron case. The judge has reserved his decision. We'll go over what that means and what we could expect next. I'm going to be honest. I've said this before. Candace is probably going to be counseled to set up some sort of proposal. They can do a proposed settlement. They can even file a motion to mediate. And then the court can order both parties to mediation of some sort to see if they can settle it. Let's see here. I made a post directed at you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hold on. Before we get to Ami. I was adding. Oh, there we go. I see you. Amariche. Oh, nice. Oh, I love the animation. It looks like something from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I grew up playing Mortal Kombat. So you can imagine my disappointment in that movie. God awful. You did something, you posted me in it. Can you tag me again? I see you following. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, this is so good. Oh man. The Crucible. Employee of the month. Oh, well done. Well done. Well done. Oh my God. Candace. Oh, Candace, how you make employee of the month? Andrew Wilson, Molly walked your behind. This is cute. I love it. Candace, this is gonna be a thumbnail. Oh yeah, it is gonna be a thumbnail. I found out is it Avarice? I'm gonna make sure I say it. Avarice. You tell me how I should pronounce it. Spell it out how it should be pronounced, so I can make sure I'm not butchering your name. I literally try not to butcher you all's names, okay? And I'm downloading this photo. This image is awesome. And we got a new background, you moron. Crucible Candace. Oh God. I gotta get this one in. Oh, this is good. So good. You guys are amazing. Like I said, the merch, all done by the Luxers. For those who could remember, sent the logos and the designs. I put your name in the description of the product. If not, please tell me so I can give you credit, okay? I want to make sure I give you guys credit. And then that way, you guys listen. If you are not subscribed to the Lady Luck Club, subscribe. You have awesome designs and logos and photos. We use them. I use them as thumbnails, as backgrounds for green screen. Is getting on merch. And you're getting the shout outs because this is all possible because of you all. All right. And I just want to thank you guys so much and show you guys how much I appreciate all of you all here in the Lady Luck Club. So I'm going to schedule the second live stream for this evening. I want to be able to get to it at 8 o'clock. I do need to go live on my second channel. So that's going to be fun. If you can tune in and you just like the gossip and the tea, there's some, buffoons acting like buffoons. And it's so disturbing because you got kids involved and it's just, oh man, it's like some people aren't meant to be parents. Candace, how far along are you? Because we have yet to see an ultrasound. Who sits? I'm gonna ask y'all this. When I was 7 months pregnant, I could not sit in a chair with my leg folded for 3 hours. Even with the breaks they had and all of that. Let's assume she got up with the bathroom. Every time you saw Candace, her legs were crossed. And she's supposed to be 7 months pregnant. Who sits like that with their legs crossed the whole time? And you 7 months pregnant. Even if she's an alien, she's all belly. Your belly is sitting at 7 months. I mean, it's out there a little bit. Sitting with your legs crossed and covering it up. Why? Why cover it up? If you are truly pregnant, why are you hiding it? Why are you crossing your legs? Why are you wearing these big ass clothes and jackets? It comes off like she's trying to hide the pregnancy. She doesn't seem like she's happy about it at all. Then is she mad and angry all the time, putting on the show about, Charlie Kirk's death, acting like she cared when she don't? Who does that? You're 7 months pregnant. Human pregnancies last 40 weeks. +2 -3. So you can go as far as 42 weeks or as early as 37 weeks before the doctor just is cool with you going into labor and all that. Unless there's some health issues and you have to give birth. Most times it's 37 weeks is where the baby's lungs are fully developed, where there's no issues, concerns about the baby not being able to breathe on their own after being born. Who sits with their legs crossed 7 months gestation? That's at least 35 weeks. And you're pregnant and you told people this. So what are you doing? She still is conducting herself like she's trying to hide it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because that makes no sense to me. I had 2 kids via C-section, no less. Could I even see my feet? Yeah, with my second son, I was a balloon. I was a whole blimp. I had to have my baby shower early with both. First pregnancy, I was sick as hell. Second pregnancy, I was just big. Oh, he was a big baby. He's my baby. Boy, it came out so sweet. And with both my kids, I had them at 37 weeks, 1 day, 37 weeks, 2 days. So they both came at 37 weeks. How do you sit there with your legs crossed like that? And you are 7 months pregnant. I don't know. I don't even know if I would be comfortable. Maybe it's just me. I'm seeing some of y'all say I could do it. She is too skinny or she has a small bump. Could be, Francisca. She may be faking for sympathy. That's what I think. I don't think she's pregnant. I think it's a ghost pregnancy. We looked up ghost pregnancies. When you have your body physiologically responds to you believing you're pregnant. But then it turns out to be a sack filled with fluid. She don't say anything or do it. She's not going to doctor's appointments. She's not even saying anything about going to doctor's appointments or ultrasounds or, hey, let me show you all my baby's room. Let me decorate it or something. Like it. She's not even happy about it. Like she doesn't even talk about it. Y'all notice that? You happily married and you pregnant. You're a pregnant. And you're talking about everybody should be happy and blah, blah, blah. You're not happy. What you mean, you dumb demon? And all she keep doing is covering it up. We saw what she was wearing. She looked like a bum on the Sean Ryan show. Wearing this big ass turtleneck sweater shirt, long sleeve, long pants. Why are you acting like you still covering up you pregnant? Didn't you say you're confirming that you are pregnant? What are we doing? She sat with that in that interview was 4 hours. And she said the whole time, whenever the camera was on, with her legs crossed. Child, please, I was sitting like this. I don't even know if I could cross at the ankles. My first son, yes. Second son, no. What is going on with her? Like I've never seen anyone, unless they vocalize the fact that they don't want to be pregnant. Never seen anybody claim to be happy to be pregnant and they married. And they want to say, oh, my marriage is great, blah, blah, blah. But then you don't say anything about your pregnancy. You sit wearing these big ass clothes, trying to hide it still. You crossing your legs and all this stuff, and you just kind of fold it into yourself. You aren't even happy about it. Listen, I know, right? You can tell when a woman is happily pregnant. Like when she's like, I'm a pregnant, I'm excited. You know, you talk about it. You don't have to show your baby bump to the world, but you can. Why are you covering up? She go out her way to cover it up too. She is making moves like she's 16 years old, hiding a pregnancy. Because Candace, how many times have you been pregnant? How many times, girl? This might be your 5th baby. This is not your 5th pregnancy. And you know it. How many times have you been pregnant? That's how she acted. She's acting as if she hates it or it's not real. The next one is going to be at 8 on the main channel. I'm going to do a live stream on the second channel after this. Talk about Krishan, Blueface, Blue Jeans, whatever his name is. And this other girl he got pregnant. He got like 8, he like Nick Cannon. He got all these, he is coming from all these different women. Not spending time with barely any of them. It's crazy. That's what we gossip over there, y'all. But at least I can say we gossip on that channel. So that's why I'm like, and I see like even the on the second channel, we're gonna talk about this girl named Nevaeh that's supposed to be pregnant by this blue jean, blue face. I don't know if you're a rapper, whatever he do. But it's a whole difference, like night and day. She's actually like, oh, my baby bump, and she's just proud to be pregnant. Like, I was happy. I was sick with my first pregnancy. Now I was like, I just want this over with because I got tired of being sick. But when I stopped being sick, I was good. My second pregnancy, oh man, I was eating Panera bread, salad, ice pops and popsicles. I ate a lot of popsicles. Not ice cream, but like popsicles. Like fruit bars and stuff like that. I ate a lot of fruit. Everything had to be cold. And then I would eat ramen noodles with peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Oh, it's so weird. With a chicken Caesar salad sandwich from Panera Bread. And a chicken Caesar salad and pickles. I ate so weird. I ate healthier though. I actually drank water. It was something else. I wasn't even that sick. I was just huge. He was sitting on my back. I just don't get why Candace is still walking around like she is 16 years old, hiding a pregnancy from her mama. That's how she's acting. She is not happy with it. And she doesn't talk about it. Like, of all the things she could be talking about, y'all, this pregnancy, man, you guys won't believe how big the baby is. We went to the doctor today. 35 weeks. You coming up on 36 weeks. That means what? You're going to be going to the doctor every week. The last 4 weeks of your pregnancy, you're going to be going to the doctor every week. So that means you would think she will be excited about giving updates on all these doctor's appointments that she should be attending. Getting ultrasounds, getting the weight of the baby, listening to the heartbeat, all that other stuff. And in the last 4 weeks, you're going to the doctor every week because you're at a point where you're practically able to go into labor. This girl ain't said nothing about nothing. And she said, you know, how she felt in her other pregnancies. She had four kids. So all her other pregnancies, she had no problem talking about them in videos, showing her pregnancy. She had a glow, all this stuff. Candace looked like a deformed demon with no soul right now, hiding under big ass clothes. What are you doing, Candace? Or are you doing this because you're just going with what the internet is trending? Hit the 4 of y'all remember me bringing up information about ghost pregnancies. Candace, that's a mental condition. That's a mental health disorder. If you walk around and you're saying to yourself, I'm pregnant. Physiologically, you're going to start having signs and symptoms of that. Your body as a woman, our bodies were created to be pregnant and grow life. So your body is going to be receptive to that. But if it's a fake pregnancy or a ghost pregnancy, you'll have the belly, the cravings, all of that, but it won't be a baby in there. It'll just be fluid. That's why I'm like, the things she's doing, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm talking about in accordance with how she acted with her other pregnancies. Candace has been all over the internet, starting with her marriage to her faking gay husband. So all her pregnancies have been out there in the limelight. She's been all over TV and all in front of cameras. She was never hiding any of her other pregnancies. This pregnancy, it's like she's still trying to conceal it and doesn't even talk about it. And then she only uses the excuse, I'm a pregnant, for her benefit. That's so crazy. You think you will be more cautious and guarded if you are pregnant with who you bring in your house. She's just doing stupid stuff. And she's not, doesn't seem like she's very receptive to what's going on at all with this pregnancy. Not like she did with her other 4 kids. Something is wrong with that. I'm telling y'all, man. Something's off. Something is off. And it don't take, a rocket scientist to see. Something off with Candace. She's a demon, but something off with that. Candace. Lying about being pregnant. Boy, no. That's not the way to go. No, girl. That's the quickest way for you to be 5150. Because a ghost pregnancy comes down to some sort of mental health crisis. Period. You want to walk around here and do stuff for views. Pretending to be pregnant is not one of those things. Because how the hell you going to, at some point, 40 weeks are going to pass by. How's this birthing thing going to go? If you don't come home with a baby, you're going to have to explain some stuff. They're going to have her ass admit it. I'm telling you right now. They do an ultrasound and ain't no baby in there. That's if she's going to a doctor. They do an ultrasound, they see no baby in there. No. Yeah, we need a referral or a psyche valve. Now, this woman came in today. She said she was 7 months pregnant. And we just did an ultrasound and there's no baby now. Like that girl that lied. She took another young lady's life after cutting her baby out of her. Then went to the hospital. She got pulled over on the side of the road. Went to the hospital. And was saying she did not want to get an ultrasound done at all. They were like, look, if you just gave birth, we need to check you to see if you had a baby. You could be bleeding. You could be having some issues going on. Reason being because she did not give birth. She lied. She was a pathological liar. What's the girl name? That's a real case. She was a pathological liar. She took someone else's life, cut that baby out of her belly. And the baby didn't even make it. The mama died, the baby didn't even make it. And all for what? Because she had told her husband she was pregnant and was lying. So she had to fake it. And she went through great lengths to hide and cover it up. That is a true case. That's a true crime story. This girl is in prison. Candace, you might not want to go around lying about being a pregnant. Because at some point, it's going to come to light. You might want to get your shit together. That don't make any sense. So, Chabu. Candy has called me mistake. I'm going to go back and forth with them. Chabu. All they do is bait people into nonsense. So I don't do that. I don't work over here. You gonna troll me? Leave a super chat. Oh man, let's get in on me, y'all.
Who are you?
This has been fun, y'all. We'll get in Army, and then we're gonna go through the supers. You guys are amazing. And I want to remind you guys to please continue to share the fundraiser as well if you can. Share it. Leave a prayer on it. and share it. Donations are welcome. Any support is appreciated. And you guys, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Shout out to Clerpatriot for joining us today. We're going to end this with Ami. Tucker calls a conference call. Crackhead Mickey Mouse, Tucker calls. I don't even watch him. Well, whatever. We love Ami. Hit the phone where you can see it here.
Hello. Hi, Erica. It's me. It's Tucker. How are you?
Hi.
How are you? I wanted to check in and see how you're doing because I really care about you a lot. Like a lot.
I'm sorry, Tucker. It's not a good time.
Hold on. Oh my God, Candace is calling. Do you want me to merge the calls? Can I merge the calls for a conference call?
What? No.
No.
Absolutely not, Tucker. What's wrong with you? This person
Okay,
has
what?
been tormented?
Wait, let me merge the calls.
I'm hanging up, Tucker.
Hold on.
I'm hanging up.
Hold on. 1 second.
Yes.
Okay. Erica, Candace, are we all here?
I am here. Ready.
Are we all here?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, Erica, you hung up? We're not all here? I'm not all there. And so, yeah, Candace, it looks like she hung up.
Of course
She did. Erica hung up on us. She's not there at all anymore. She hung up. So
Maybe BB called her.
do you want to stay on and hold on. Oh my God. Yeah, it's Megan. Should I merge?
Of course, let's do that.
Okay, I'll merge. Hey, Meg.
What the is up, bitches? Tucker, what should I think?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's Megan. Should I merge?
Of course, let's do that.
Okay, I'll merge. Hey, Meg.
What the is up, bitches? Tucker, what should I think?
Oh, man. That's pretty much an accurate description of Megan Kelly, her cussing ass. Oh, God. I just like her dumb ass. I will say that. What the F is up, beef? See, Candace? Even Megan Kelly thinks you're a bitch. Oh, that's priceless to me. Oh, you guys are amazing. Shout out to Whole Truth Guild up in here, y'all. The Whole Truth. Make sure you guys go check out the Whole Truth. Let's get his subscribers up to 1,000. Get him monetized. Get him some support over there. Criminal defense attorney in the house. Gil, the Whole Truth, who said flat out, I will represent you pro bono if you sue Candace. Oh, we're here for this. Candace, I'm waiting on you to file that report, you dumb heifer. You can't make this up. Love to LLC Clerpatriot too. Make sure you guys rewind out to the beginning. Do the replay. Check out Clerpatriot joining us here in the LLC. I love it. Love it. And this is our Red Wave Unfiltered. That is Clerpatriot's podcast. Make sure you guys show her some love. And this is Maga Meg. The video clip we just saw was so funny. She is on X. So go and follow her. Show her some support. Oh, that's the merch store, you all. We got merch. Merch. Please check out the merch store. All the little funny clips and logos and designs and slogans. Y'all, we are here for it. APAC. Candace. You up here talking about put me on payroll, TPUSA. I think it's time for TPUSA to do the right thing and give me a monthly retainer for their PR. Why do you want TPUSA to pay you? Candace, why you want them to pay you? I thought you didn't like their money. Like, no, Lady Luck. No, they can give me all the money. They're not paying you a damn dime, you moron. Oh, man. So check it out. All right. Mindy, Did you do this logo, Mindy? Isn't this your logo? Let me know if it's whose it is. I can correct that. If it's not, let me know. Oh man. Please email me designs, creative tips. Y'all, we got to get Kick Rocks barefoot. You can't make this ish up. Except we'll be a pile of shit. And we got Kick Rocks barefoot. You can't make this shit up. What else? Girl, bye Felicia. 3 slogans. So you guys send me your ideas. It is going to be embroidered. So make sure you guys send the slogan as a JPEG or PNG, like a photo type of file. That way I can upload it and use it for new merch. I'm excited. Susie Q, thank you for the $20 super. 3 red hearts in the chat. Shout out to Mindy, our fantastic mod here in the LLC, for gifting 5 LLC memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tina Marie gifted a membership. Y'all, make sure y'all show Tina Marie and Mindy some love. If you got a membership up in here, show them some love. Shout out to Gil again, the whole truth, with another $2 super. Keep calling out Candace demonic evil. Oh, I will. As a warning to all those people that want to be around her, she got a demon. Hell is hot, Candace. She probably knows. Can't make this up. And I want to be around that demon. And shout out to Mindy. Thank you so much for posting up at the Avarice show. Send me an email, honey, for a collab. I'd love to have you up. I would love to have Andrew Wilson up. Y'all, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. And let me be sure to share the fundraiser again. Oh, man. Young lady lost her life today. Hayden Panettiere. Unbelievable. Let's see. Give Singo. There you go. So if you guys can, please just share it. Share it out. Share it out. But I want to thank all of you all for supporting the fundraiser. I appreciate it. To all the Candy Ass Cult members, if y'all can keep sitting here funding Candace and she's a multimillionaire, donate to the fundraiser. You gave Mitch Snow $150,000. It is not easy being in between jobs. It's just not. But you got to keep pushing forward. And I definitely will, as always, continue to find employment so that I can ensure me and my kids are cared for properly. But if you guys can't share this, here's the link to that. We go barefoot. Oh, I told Candace to not wear lipstick. She didn't wear any. Lord have mercy, Candace. You look like a whole demon. But if you guys can, please share the fundraiser and donate. I appreciate you all. I still got to make rent for the rest of this month. So preferably that can be done. All right. Thank y'all so much for the support as well. I'm going to set up the live stream for this evening so we can go over the partial motion to dismiss, the updates on the Macron lawsuit, Mitch Snow, and then all that drama going on with him and the other cult members. We're here for that. It's so funny. If you can join me in the second channel live, we're just going to kind of kick back and watch this little drama unfold. Join me in the Lady Luck Club with Sweet Tea. If not, thank you all so much. Share the link to the store as well. And I will see you all this afternoon. We'll be going over that. I'll set it up for 7. I'll set it up for 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a.k.a. Delaware time, Candace, you dumbass. Y'all be good. Thank y'all so much for all the support, for all the love. And until the next one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.